I'm back, team. Computer has again taken a shit. I don't understand. I really don't get it.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, all good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll crash again tomorrow, but for tonight it should be good.
When you rudely interrupt me, I was just about to tell my chat how I invited someone to prom, but unfortunately you had to come back.
Well, please, continue. I'd love to know.
Well, all I'm going to say is English class was involved, but I got to make people remain in my stream for some reason. It can't just be chess. That's just way too boring a reason to spend like 4 hours with me. I actually, while I was in the bathroom, I remembered a story I wanted to share with you, and I forgot to share it, and it relates to the Nightorf. So do you still see the analysis board?
No, you're going to have to re-invite me.
Sure. Me invite you. Thing I like to do normally. Okay. Let me know if you got it.
I did. It just didn't load. Can you send it again?
Sure.
There, now I'm in.
Perfect. So this is now, when I say Nightorf, that's not some mythical, Sumerian word. It's actually after most openings are named after someone. Nightorf was a grandmaster, Miguel Nightorf, from Poland. So he was a strong player in his own right, and he just developed this line.
Oh, right, yeah.
In fact, the first person to ever play the Nightorf, and usually it's not the person it's named after, it was a guy named Piotr Halava in 1899.
Wow, cool
and
name.
Nightorf was only like the 30th to play the Nightorf. It's just that he put the most effort into it. And then the second person, believe it or not, somebody played this in 1899. And then the next time somebody played it was 1926. It took 27 years before somebody actually played this line again. Anyways, so a couple of years ago, I taught a camp to some very high-rated kids. I don't remember if I shared this before. So they were, 2,000, 2,100, really good players, right? And I was talking about the Nightorf, and I was explaining some of its intricacies. And I managed to convince a room full of 2,100 rated kids, because I'm really good at pranking them, and because I usually have a serious face, even though I'm just fucking trolling all the time. I convinced them that the move bishop f4 had been a recent theoretical novelty.
Oh yeah, you told me this, and
I told you that.
The progression is fork.
I told you that.
Yeah, fork
all
on
of the
E5.
good, all of the good stories that I have, I've already shared.
Exit your sub ghost.
So those of you who are new, I basically managed to do that, despite the fact that Black can win a piece. And believe it or not, bishop f4 has been actually played 34 times.
Out of 200,000, that's not super good.
Yeah, but amazingly, like a 2,000 played it. I see an 1,800 played it. So I don't know what went through these people's minds.
Probably took your class.
Yeah, they probably. Those are all of the kids in my class. I can see the names. Yes, people like Alvarez Moreno and Gelbenegger, and Tufengjian. I'm telling you, like, the names of chess players, you cannot make that shit up. It's like only chess players have those names. Okay. Anyways, back to business. So, all right. So bishop e6, and this was the position where you prepared the movement of your f pawn.
Yep.
Now, what catches my eye here? When I'm looking at this d6 pawn, you notice that it's weak.
Right.
Correct? Now,
thanks for the resub, 21.
Well, the problem is that you have a knight on d5 that's blocking the queen's access to that pawn. So here's what I'm thinking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to preemptively pile up on this pawn, step one. And then step two, when I'm ready, I'm going to move this knight away from d5, and I'm going to expose the attack on the d pawn. Okay?
Okay.
Could you propose a way to pile up? When I say pile up on the d pawn, what the hell do I mean?
Well, put more attackers on the d pawn, more pressure on it.
So how would you do that?
Without moving the knight, right? We need to keep the knight on that outpost.
We need to keep the knight on the outpost to patch things up before we're ready to expose it.
So what I look at is the most obvious one, which is just bringing a pawn up to it. So you drop the bishop back and push up that pawn, but then that just hangs a pawn, and then that's not really that great.
Right. Don't confuse attacking a weakness with like eliminating it, right? Because you technically attack it if you put a pawn on c5, but you will also allow black to get rid of it.
Right.
So you actually do need to use your pieces.
Okay.
And I'm not expecting this to be easy because this is the first time that I've shown you this type of plan.
So is it queen d2 and then put a rook on d1, then bring queen to b4? Now you've introduced two new attackers, and you're still attacking other pieces, like you're now attacking b7 with queen, stuff like that?
Yes, that's a great plan. So queen d2 would be the start. Let's say black plays something random. Now, first of all, you would put a rook here, and then you would put a queen on b4. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, perfect.
That's plan number one. I'll show you a second idea. Now, let me tell you one other thing, which is that you don't even always need to put a queen on b4. So let's say black develops his knight. You drop your bishop back to a protected square, and black plays a random move. What are you now ready to do?
We're ready to move the knight and attack that pawn, right? No.
And where would we move it? Where would we move it so that it's as forcing as possible? Remember, chess is a game of tit for tat. Like, you want to give up some advantages and get certain others. So you don't want to get emotionally attached to any of your pieces. I know you tend to do that a lot.
Yeah.
You cry over your knights and bishops. But
I genuinely
you gotta get rid of them sometimes, all right? Sometimes you gotta fucking part ways with them.
So we need to force it, right? So what I'm looking at is bringing knight to b4. Is that the right play for it?
That's a good move. That is a good move, but it's not forcing enough because I moved my bishop back, and guess what? The pawn is now protected. I think that your brain is Xing out this move because even though you don't think you like this knight, you like it more than you think you do. But you can take a piece here.
Is it just taking the bishop then to eliminate that?
Take the goddamn bishop.
Okay.
But the point is not that you don't want to take the bishop. It's just you have to in order to force black's hand, and now you're ready to win a pawn.
Okay.
And now you might be like, all of this bullshit to win a single goddamn pawn. Do you have anything better for me? Well, that's just the nature of grandmaster level chess. Like, you do all of the stuff, you win a pawn, and a pawn is something to celebrate.
And I know why.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the high level, a pawn is a pretty big deal.
Right. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Which brings me to the second plan. And I'll show you why I know this. Everything I know, most things I come from games that I lost. And I was able to learn from really good players what to do in these types of positions. Chances are, for every position that you've had, I had a pretty similar type of position. And in fact, I'll show you that this is the case with this position too. Here's what white could do. You notice that this knight on d5 is exerting overall pressure on black's position.
Yeah.
Now, what you could do is you could basically say, I'm not going to play on the king side. I'm going to play on the queen side. I'm going to attack this b7 pawn, and I'm just going to start pressuring his queen side. Now, in order to attack a pawn, you first need to immobilize it. This pawn on b7, as Tim 341 showed you, can go out to b5. Can you stop that pawn from going to b5?
Yeah, I just play a4.
Bingo. That's a great first move. Now, can you devise a way,
in the reset chicken,
using one of the pieces that's not currently doing anything, to apply pressure on the b7 pawn?
Do I rook lift up a3 then b3?
Absolutely, and I was hoping you would say that. You see that not all rook lifts are tactical. Some rook lifts are positional. I actually wrote an article called "The Positional Rook Lifts" a couple years ago, precisely on these types of rook lifts. I love them. Okay, I don't love them like I love, I don't know, hamburgers and cookout, but
you have an affinity for them. I get you.
I have an affinity. I have a mild affinity for them. Okay, it's not a. Yeah, I want to be very clear about what it is. What it is and what it isn't.
I'm not going to kink shame you. I mean, it's fine, man. Yeah, I get you.
Exactly. Thank you. You got my hint. Excellent. So rook a3, rook b3, and this causes more discomfort to black than it might seem, okay? Because we're going to make a couple empty moves for black. Once you play rook b3, not only do you attack this pawn, first of all, it's pretty fucking hard to defend.
And the 5 gift
because if black tries to defend it with his queen, what move do you now have?
Well, I mean, if you take bishop, it's a check. You force the pawn to take.
That's true, but you have something a lot juicier here. This is something you used to miss a lot.
Oh, Jesus, I see it. Yeah, it's a different fork. It's over on b6.
It is. And you want to be very precise here. Let's say he brings his queen out to c6. You don't want to take the rook immediately because you lose your bishop. So what do you want to do first?
I would need to reinforce the bishop.
So you would want to somehow do that with tempo, right? You don't want to move your queen out and defend it because he's going to have time to move his rook out. So you're right that you want to reinforce it, but you have a way of reinforcing it such that you're also attacking an opponent's piece.
Okay. Is it...
It's a really strong move.
Is it just bringing the bishop to b5?
You're close. Then his pawn can take the bishop.
And then, but then
Oh,
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but you get an exchange, and you could win an entire rook here. You're right. Your idea is exactly right. It's just not b5. There's a different square.
d5 then, right?
Yep. Bingo. Okay. That's a very strong move. Takes, takes. You're attacking his queen. You're attacking his rook. Now, the simpler thing to do would have been just to take his bishop. And I noticed that sometimes you have an aversion to just taking pieces or trading. I think you still have that a little bit. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it holds you back just a little bit. There's nothing wrong with trading inherently, especially because here Black has to choose between giving up his rook or not recapturing the bishop, both of which are equally disastrous.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So both moves would be fine. And so that would be the other plan in this position that you could exploit. So the last thing is I'll show you how I know this. Again, I know it's a big problem to copy games into the analysis board. So let's see if you can actually see this once I copy it in. Say your freaking prayers.
I'm expecting big things.
Doesn't like crash your computer again. Okay, I just pasted it in. Yeah, no, but do you see? Let me look at your stream.
Position did change.
It did, but again, it's that ghostly problem where you're literally I'm moving pieces and it's moving on a different board for you. So let me copy the game into a different analysis board. And if that doesn't work, we'll just skip that part. I was just going to show you a very similar game that I played, which taught me a lot about how to play these types of positions. I wanted to show you how the progression works of improvement.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so let me try this.
Thanks to the prime.
I wonder why this doesn't work. I'm actually going to write a note right now. I've been procrastinating with that. Okay, I'm re-inviting you, so you can close that other board.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see what you see. Swear to God, I'm going to break something if I see the wrong game playing. Oh my God, again.
This is a different game?
This was a game I played yesterday against, actually, world number 4. Very strong player. I played a match with him yesterday.
Nice.
But that's not the fucking game I wanted to show you. Okay, so fine. Last attempt, I'm going to copy a position. That's definitely going to close the board again. I'm really sorry to make you do this.
It's all good, man.
And what I'm going to do is actually just copy a position, and this should actually work. Okay, load FEN. Yeah, who would have thought? I'm actually copying in a game doesn't work. Okay, just invited you. And by the way, speaking of interesting names, perfect. You see the position.
Oh,
the guy I played yesterday, world number 4, his name is Jan Nepomniachtchi, which is not only unpronounceable, it means in Russian, one who doesn't remember. Now, he has actually a fantastic memory, which is the funny part.
That's a cool fucking name, though.
It is. Lechesky is his chess.com name, but his real name is Jan Nepomniachtchi. Okay, so this is a game. I had the black pieces here. Do you see the similarity in the opening?
Yeah.
You see the bishop on this diagonal. You see I have played e5. And my opponent in this game was a grandmaster by the name of Sergei Kudrin. He was a Russian grandmaster. And, oh shit, now my computer has... Okay, don't froze. And this was played in 2009 in Philadelphia. As if anybody gives a shit about
Thanks to the resub hit play.
But I have to say it, it's good form.
Right.
As if this game was played in Chicago, it would be any different. Okay, so... The great thing about chess is that once you play a game, you can generalize ideas to other games. So when you think about what you did in your game, can you find a good plan here for white?
Okay, so with the similarities, the d6 pawn is still pretty weak since it can't be reinforced by a pawn. It only has the bishop on it right now. So we have one attacker.
What else is weak?
Other than Beautiful.
I had to bring the level of conversation down at some point. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good, man. I
I
respect
didn't
the
think you
grind.
heard me, man. That's a good mic. I just like whispered that. Damn.
I hear everything. I'm damn near omniscient.
Cover blown. Okay, so you did this thing in your game, and he did this thing in this game. It's literally exactly the same plan. Before we attacked the pawn on d6, what did you do?
In my game or in what we just went over?
In your game. Well, I know you ate breakfast this morning, but what did you do in your game before you attacked it? Before you could have attacked the pawn on d6?
I prepped it. So
What piece did you put on what square?
I had
you
knight.
put a knight on an outpost. Where was that outpost?
Yeah, I put the knight on d5.
Bingo. So how can you prepare that? How did you prepare that in your game? Sorry to be so pushy about this. I think it's just important to see how this generalization works.
No, all good. Well, in my game, I had the bishop guarding it. I had the pawn on it, which both things are here right now. Bishop is covering.
But before you put the knight on d5, you eliminated one
Oh,
of its
I took out the
defenders.
knight. Oh, okay.
Bingo.
So, yeah. So we take out the knight, so the knight can't take back.
So what do we do specifically?
We're going g5 with the bishop.
Okay, you can actually go ahead and play that. Just mostly to test whether it works. Yeah, bishop g5 is exactly what he played. I went knight b4. You see that I'm trying to reinforce my control over that square with the other knight. Yeah, just
message me again, stupid.
Kudrin takes on f6. Now you see why, it's a GM, but you see why he's doing what he's doing. I took his bishop. I took. Now here's the five-head thing. He can take my pawn on d6, but he actually didn't. Because he was so enamored with the idea of putting a knight on d5, as he should have been, that he thought it was even better than taking this pawn on d6 and opening up diagonals for my bishops. So what move do you think he did play here?
He played c3 with his knight?
He did. And I want to ask you to find one more move that occurs in just a couple more moves. So bishop c4, attacking his queen. He drops his queen back. Queen c6, he forces my bishop back. And now he makes a real five-head GM move. Now, what would be the problem with putting the knight on d5?
Two attackers, only one... yeah. He takes bishop.
Only one defender. So this is called one defender. Pawn on e4 and rook d1 is one defender.
Right. Okay.
I would say that's two defenders, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So...
So...
Is there a reason he can't play that? Am I looking for the reason why he can't just immediately go to it?
There's a specific reason he can't go to d5. And this is one of the hard things about chess is you're tunnel visioning this square. You're assuming that there's something going on this square. But in reality, white has relinquished his control over another square that can now be exploited by black.
The only thing I see is that
look at the whole
C2
board.
pawn.
Yeah, but
that's
a pawn is a pawn. As Richard J. Nixon once said, a pawn is a pawn is a pawn. Bishop takes d5, rook takes d5, queen c2. But why would you just give up a pawn when you cannot give up the pawn, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like in your mind, you're thinking of pawns as disposable. I told you that. But disposable doesn't mean you want to just give them away for free.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So my opponent made a really, really nice move. He prepares the move knight d5 by preliminarily defending this pawn and using, once again, a piece that's not currently doing anything in order to do that.
Yeah,
what move am I talking about?
He brings the rook to a2, right?
Bingo, and now he's ready for knight d5, and he crushed me. Because later on, through the areas that I'm drawing, the rook rejoined the d file, and he actually ended up winning the game by attacking the d6 pawn and playing on the queen side. So all of these similarities led me to form my opinion about how white should play in these positions, you see?
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a lot of games where I got crushed a lot because of a weakness on the d5 square. That's one of the main drawbacks of the knight arm, actually. Anyway, sorry, I feel like I talked forever, but you get the point.
No, all good, man.
Okay, so my idea now, because, just to sort of get you back in form, was to solve a couple of puzzles, but to actually solve a couple of more challenging puzzles than you're used to. And perhaps we can talk through a couple of new tactical thinking patterns while we're doing that. What do you say to that? But if you want to play more, that also is totally fine with me.
No, that sounds good to me. Real quick though, I see chat keep saying c1 for the rook, and I think the reason why you don't play c1 is because he can just attack with the bishop, and then you're kind of fucked. You have to go back and then bring the rook.
You're exactly right. Now he can't attack with the bishop immediately. Why?
Yeah, because you have the knight on it, but you can just easily stop that, right? Because you push up the h pawn.
Yeah, so first of all, you can push up the H pawn, prepare bishop g5. Excellent. Now, second of all, you don't want to be in a situation where one of your pieces is tied to a particular square. You want the knight to have mobility, and the knight doesn't have mobility. What if you wanted to bring the knight to e3 and then to d5? Well, you couldn't do that because if you ever play knight t2, well, there's a very annoying bishop g5 move. So that's exactly the reason why rook is better on a2 than on c1.
Okay, cool.
Very nice. Yeah, Bobby, this game was against Sergey Kudrin, Grandmaster. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up your stream on my stream, and then you can go ahead and jump into the puzzle pool. Now I'm going to direct you toward how to narrow it down so that you're only solving like challenging problems.
Yeah, man. Just
so
tell
go
me what
to
I
like
need.
learn and puzzles, and then puzzles. Now click on learning. And sorry, there will be a small delay and now you see where it says rating range.
Yeah.
Change that to, as a starting point, 1300 to 2000. I know that sounds intimidating, but it's time you frickin' upped your ante.
I like that. No, that
when it comes to tactics. That's your strength. All right. Let's get this party started. All themes is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me... Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So let's see. What do I immediately recognize? I'm in check. I push up.
You are.
Yeah, I can't block it or anything, so I have only one move. So I need to bring king up to the second rank. And I think the position I'm bringing up is to d2, right? So that way I eventually get behind that pawn.
Excellent.
And then I take the rook, right?
You got it.
Cool.
You got it. King d2. Now here's the thing. He's going to give you another check probably.
Yeah.
And now you just got to escape the checks. Now you got to be very careful about how you do that. You see that he's giving you a check on the first rank. What you do here is called the zigzag maneuver. You use the zigzag maneuver to get out of the checks that he's trying to give you. So where do you think you put the king?
So do I want to go towards the rooks or away?
You do. Okay, you want to go towards the rooks because eventually you're going to attack them.
Gotcha. So then I'm going c1.
Bingo. And if he gives you another check, yeah.
Now I'm going b1.
Exactly. That's all there is to it.
Okay, cool. All right, that's not too bad.
Well, yeah, it doesn't even seem like a puzzle. What they're trying to show you is methods of evading the idea of perpetual check.
Yeah, so this is Alekhine's gun. Deliver the check h8.
Nice. You do, but now I haven't even solved it yet. So the next move.
I'm taking the pawn at f3 with queen, I think.
Oh shit! I actually missed. Okay, wait a minute.
You like that?
This is the first time you solved a... I shit you not, I did not see that move.
Fuck yeah.
I did not see that move. That is the first time you solved a problem before I did.
Awesome, man. The student is surpassing the master.
I haven't seen that move. I was thinking of playing rook h6, but it was unclear. That's really nice. Okay.
Oh, too easy.
I'm going to begrudgingly grant you another compliment. Now, don't get ahead of yourself.
Right.
Because... Next one's going to be hard.
Yeah, I have no doubt this is going to be a real brain buster.
This is a good moment. This is a big moment. Okay, this one's nice.
Yeah, so
this one is very nice.
I think it starts with delivering the check at h7 with the knight.
Wait a minute. Now let me stop you there. Before you think about moves, you got to do a material count.
Okay.
Is white up material? Is white down material?
White's up. Right?
Think again. In your freaking dreams, white is up.
Oh, no.
Count the goddamn pieces.
You're right. Okay, black's up.
You thought I was just gonna praise you forever. Black's up a piece. What does that mean? That means you have to do something urgently, such as checkmate, maybe. So if you give that check on h7, exactly does that accomplish?
I guess it just makes the king
He just moved his king to e7 to a square it wants to go anyway. Now notice the knight on f6. There is a tactical pattern here that you might not be recognizing, which actually allows white to deliver a checkmating combination. I'll let you think about this for a moment. I don't want to rush you. But white has checkmate in 3 moves, believe it or not.
And it doesn't start with delivering the check to move the king?
It might start with a check, but it doesn't start with knight h7 check. This is what's called a clearance sacrifice.
So I'm assuming you're talking about with the check on h8, take with bishop. That gets the bishop off but I don't see how that helps.
Now look at that very carefully. When a piece moves, it opens up avenues for other pieces. So rook h8, bishop h8.
I see. That opens up my G file to push the rook down, which is protected by my knight on f6.
Bingo! And he moves his king to e7, and the final blow is what?
Then this is just bringing the rook over, right? No.
Exactly.
Is that a
Look
check?
at that beautiful checkmate. It is, because the pawn on e5 is guarding d6, and knight is both defending the rook and guarding d7.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Beautiful. Nicely done, my friend. Okay. And this is a pattern. How did I solve that so quick? Because I know that pattern. You know, I've seen that type of checkmate before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, this one is... I haven't solved it yet. So you have another chance to... Okay, I think I... Huh. This one's legitimately challenging. But I think I see the first move. So when you look at this position, what do you see immediately?
Back rank possibility.
Bingo. And other than that, it might seem obvious, but the queen is being attacked, right? So you probably want to move the queen.
Yeah, so the first move has to be a queen move or a check. I can't deliver a check, so it has to be a queen move.
Or both. You can deliver a check with the queen, potentially.
If I deliver a check on b1, knight takes, I don't have a follow-up. If I deliver
well, what happens? Queen b1 check, knight takes, rook takes. Is that check back rank mate, or does he have a way to block that?
He brings queen down. He blocks it on c1.
Bingo. So you can't quite do that. Now let's unpack that for a second, okay? When we play queen b1, that would have been checkmate if he didn't, let's say, have a queen on c4. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we need to look for other moves that try to accomplish the same thing, somehow clearing out that b1 square, but in such a way that there won't be a way to block the back rank mate. So does anything else come to mind? It doesn't have to be a check. It might be a capture. What other moves are you thinking about here?
Well, it has to be a queen move, because I can't just give up the queen by making like a take on knight. He takes the queen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So it has to be a queen move. My thought would be bringing the queen to attack queen and trade, but that's not really good, which would be b3, which I don't think is great. I don't think that's where this would start.
Decent, but not great. You actually can exploit the back rank weakness, and this is a very difficult move, so this is okay that you're not... It didn't occur to me immediately, actually. But in order for you to exploit the back rank idea, you need to somehow clear out that b1 square. You see what I'm saying? Because otherwise, you're not going to be able to put a rook on b1 if the knight's defending that square. So what move do you immediately have to start thinking about?
Do I just take the knight?
Well, let's think about that. Let's calculate it. Let's say we take the knight with our queen. He takes it with his bishop. What can you tell me about that position?
Well, then I can just immediately back rank.
Right, and does he have anything he can block with?
Just the bishop.
There's actually 3 pieces. He can block with both bishops and his queen, but none of the squares are defended more than once.
Right.
So here's the crucial thing. When you're thinking about back rank mates, you have to see whether there is a square that a piece defends more than once. Otherwise, he just throws his pieces on the back rank and you take them. So you can actually take the knight here, which is a brilliant move.
Okay, so that actually is the move. What if he just takes with the queen? Then I just take with the queen, and then I'm just an even trade?
You mean take with the bishop, but then he can't take your bishop back because of the back rank mate. So you win a piece. You win a piece.
This wasn't looking for a checkmate. This was just looking to win the piece.
It uses checkmate as a device in order to win a piece.
Okay, I get you then. That makes sense.
Perfect. Let's do 2 more of those.
Yeah, because if he takes with bishop, then I'm just immediately going to get mate, right?
Exactly.
Getcha.
Exactly. Nicely done. So the thing is, you have to be an optimist when it comes to considering chess moves. You have to think about things even if they look absurd, because that's the only way you're going to unlock shit. All right. So this is actually a very difficult problem. We'll actually end. This is a challenging one. So what comes to mind here? What the fuck's going on?
Well, rook looking to take my b6 pawn, look to put pressure on my knight, look to clear up some of this congestion, and then on black side here, we have the king out in the open. Bishop's not really doing too much here, protecting the knight from being taken by the rook.
Hmm.
If I take bishop with knight, take with king, I can't take knight with rook because king takes.
But let's analyze that situation for a second. If you take his bishop, he takes yours. You see the relationship between the king and the knight. They're held together by whenever the king is defending a piece. That's a very flimsy defensive mechanism because you can try to dislodge that king through a check, and maybe that king has to move back, and then you win a piece. So do you see a way of potentially doing that?
Is it taking? He takes. I deliver the check. It's c6. He has to move the king. Is that it?
Well, if you move, you can. Let's do that. So make those moves, and you'll actually see that white does have an additional resource. But this is correct. Now, here's another thing. In the back of your head, whenever the king is out in the open like that, and there's a bunch of rooks hanging on the corner, what tactical device do you have to keep in mind?
Repeat that question again.
So when the king is out in the open and you have a knight, and there's a bunch of rooks like scattered around the board, what is that a precursor to?
One of these right here? Is that...
That's a good move. Now get the king back to d5, and you've set the table for what?
A fork right here.
Bingo.
Okay.
So that's a full-fledged, like, 5-move combination, but you can kind of see how every move plays into that. So first you try to exploit the knight, okay, the undefended knight, and by doing so, you lure the king into a situation where it can be forked.
Yeah, and that's a forced move, so that makes sense then. I guess I wasn't seeing that. But now
right, I mean, he could have refrained from taking the pawn. What would you have done again if he had gone king e4 instead of king takes e6?
If you went king e4, I'd just take the knight.
In this position. You just take the knight. So either he loses his rook or he takes his knight.
Thanks
so what I want you to understand is that when we talk about complicated tactics, they're all composed of simple building blocks. Forks, winning pieces, back rank mate. It's just that you combine them in ways that you haven't combined them before. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just longer ways of combining. It's not that the concepts themselves become more complicated.
I get you.
But well done. So for the other thing we can do, I had an idea. I mean, again, I don't want to hold you. So whenever you want to take off, it's totally fine with me. But I had an idea of showing you another. Remember we talked about that classical game I showed you, Steinitz against Bartoleben?
Yeah, I'm never going to remember the names. You just have to, like, describe the game.
Right. What do you mean? You don't know Kurt von Bartoleben? I mean, it's the most memorable name ever. Okay. I see how much you care about these.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This tells me everything I have to know. So I was thinking of showing you another one of those games, which illustrates a bunch of other really interesting concepts. Or we can just jump right back into the pool, play some more. Whatever suits your fancy, or we can do more problems. Which of those things do you feel like?
You can show me a Bartoleben type thing real quick, and then we can hop into the pool.
Bartoleben type thing. Sounds great. That sounds like a great plan. So let's go back into live chess. And I'm going to do that as well. Now you're going to have to give me 30 seconds to just pull up that game.
It's all good. I'm going to go to the bathroom. In fact, I'll be right back.
Sounds great. All right, and I'll take this chance
I'll be right back,
to pour myself some tea as well. All right, guys, just give me a moment here. Which game? I have several games that I'm thinking of showing him. I'm going to pull it up on my phone, actually. Pull it up on my phone. All right. Salimo. I think I know which game I'm showing you guys. This is going to be a game most of you guys don't actually know. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for this game, and I can't seem to find it. All right. All right, there we go. Let's show him Rottleby against Rubinstein. We're going to show him Rottleby Rubinstein. I'm going to pour myself some tea, guys. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, team. I'm back. Oh. All right, I'm ready.
Hey, just give me 1 second. I'm recording. See? Second.
How much sperm do you have? I couldn't tell you. I've never measured.
Okay.
Beef for less. I like that name with the beef testosterone. I like that.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to invite you to another analysis board.
Okay.
And then I'll start the game. Okay, so boom. Right. So, all right, just invited you. Okay, so this is a game, and the reason I'm showing it to you, it's relatively short, but it's very rich with a lot of beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful game. And it features an opening just like the other one that you don't actually play, which actually is a good thing because it teaches you a lot of concepts that you might not be as familiar with. And this game was played between a master from Germany, Georg Gottlieb, and black was a guy named Akiba Rubinstein, a brilliant chess player from the early 20th century. Unfortunately, spent the latter half of his life in an asylum, as a lot of chess. I mean, I don't want to laugh at that, but it seems that it's been a topic of conversation. But even when he was there, he was contributing a lot to chess understanding for the entirety of his life.
Okay.
So this was a real chess wizard, Akiba Rubinstein, and he was kind of the founder, one of the founders of positional chess, if that makes sense. Okay. He was one of the, in his time, everybody was throwing pieces at their opponent. Rubinstein was a very calm player, but that didn't mean he didn't have brilliancies, and this game was one of them. So it starts out actually with d4, and Rubinstein played d5, and here white gave up the game. I mean, again, this move was so brilliant, it was over. Mm-hmm. It was over after that. I don't think I need to show you the rest of the game, do I?
No, I mean, that seems like a pretty big mic drop.
Yeah, it is. It is. So we have a queen's pawn opening. Gottlieb plays knight f3. Rubinstein plays e6, just reinforcing the pawn on d5. Oops, I cannot draw that arrow. Gottlieb plays e3. He does the same thing. Now, what are the drawbacks of both of these moves? Like, what is the downside of developing like this?
I just forgot about it.
Didn't give it to her. She took it and you just
I forgot to move them, which I basically say is giving to her. Sorry, I was talking about my dog. What was the question?
No problem. So, what is the drawback of both of these developing moves, e3 and e6?
Weaken the fucking king's. This I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm getting like a million questions. What was the question?
So no worries. So there is a drawback of playing these moves before you've done a certain developing move.
Oh yeah, blocks your bishop.
Bingo. Yeah, blocks your bishop. Which that doesn't mean both of them are stupid. It's just a way of developing that's a little bit more conservative. So c5, Rubinstein, contesting the center. And if you need a second, I don't want to.
No, all good. I recognize these moves.
This is important.
This is Rubinstein. Of course, I recognize these moves, Daniel.
Of course. I mean, your long-lost freaking friend, Rubinstein. So c4, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6. Now, you have this little box in the center, box of pawns, which looks very complicated, but really it's not, because everything is defended by everything. You see that this pawn defends this pawn, this bishop defends this pawn. So neither side wants to flinch. But Gottlieb does. He takes on c5. He says, I'm going to get rid of this tension. Okay, Rubinstein plays bishop takes c5. And here Gottlieb plays the move a3. What do you think he's preparing? He's preparing a certain move. What is he preparing?
b4?
Exactly. So Rubinstein plays a6. And you'll see the point of this move in a second. After b4, bishop d6, you see that he's discouraging white from attacking the knight by playing b5, because black is going to take on b5 and open up the a file.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, do you remember your game against one Erob? Do you kind of vaguely remember a trap that we had talked about beforehand, and you actually won as queen with that trap? Now, you got the move order wrong, but you got the trap correct.
Yeah.
Rubinstein at this moment, in his annotations, the great Rubinstein, writing in Latin, and I quote, writes, and here I took us the exemplus from one Charlius against Erebus.
That sounds like why he'd be in an asylum.
That's Greek. So after c takes d5, e takes d5, knight takes d5, why is white not just getting a free pawn?
Because we deliver.
Don't you dare get the move order wrong.
Oh, you just gotta give me a minute.
Sure, take your time.
What is it?
So undefended pieces drop off. You know the theme. I think you're just trying to get the order right. Is that right?
Yeah, I can't. I don't remember it. I really don't.
Okay, so here's the thing. First, you take his knight, and then this queen on d5 is a sitting duck. How can you exploit it?
You deliver the check on b4 from here, right?
Bingo. And then you take the queen. Now against Irab, I think you did this first. It was something along those lines. Now, what is the problem with taking the pawn first? Just to the topic of like the order of things.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean he can just immediately take the bishop back, right?
Exactly. Either with his knight or with his pawn, and all you do is win the pawn back.
Right.
So for that reason, Rotlevi goes bishop b2, fianchettoing his bishop. Rubinstein castles, thanks for the sub, Mr. Bayless, and queen d2 by Rotlevi. So I'm going fast through the opening because I want to get to sort of the fun part. Oh, sorry, my bad. So actually, Rotlevi didn't even take this pawn at all. He just left it on d5. He goes bishop b2, castles, queen d2. I mean, they're just bringing their pieces out. Is this sort of making sense thus far?
Yeah, pretty standard stuff.
Queen e7 by Rubinstein, connecting his rooks potentially, and bishop d3 by Rotlevi. Now, take a look at this bishop on c8. Can you develop it much like White's developed his, except can you do all of that by force? So he doesn't play b6 here. He finds a way to develop the bishop to b7 and winning time at the same time. And to like do it all with tempo, if that makes sense.
Does he start by pushing that pawn to b5 instead?
Well, first you want to do something before you do that, right? Because here White's going to take the free pawn.
Right. You need
so
to
b5 plays into his line, but you need to do what first? And you can flip the board, by the way. We're going to look at this from Black's perspective for the most part, so you should flip the board.
Okay.
So b5 is the second move of the line. What do we have to do first to make sure White can't take the pawn?
We need to bring the bishop to d7 instead.
Well, we're trying to develop the bishop to b7.
I see. Oh, okay, Jesus.
So you're right in thinking that b5 is the right idea, but again, it's your resistance to trading. I feel like that's a thing. Don't be so against taking pawns and pieces in order to get stuff done.
So you just take on c4 then to start it?
Exactly, because you lure the bishop here. Now you play b5 and you attack the bishop. So White has to waste another move moving the bishop back. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bishop b7. Now we have basically a symmetrical position, except there's one small drawback. Or sorry, my bad. He doesn't play bishop b7 yet. You see this queen on d2?
Nice to reset, Jose.
Can we make it uncomfortable? Can we make this queen uncomfortable?
We can pin the bishop to it. Well,
absolutely. How?
We can
X-ray.
Yeah, we can bring our rook over to d8.
As he did. Now, this is also just a good move because the rook is occupying an open file. And you'll see that this was actually a serious mistake from White putting the queen on d2. So White wastes another move with queen e2. And after bishop b7 castles, Rubinstein makes another move that perhaps intuitively you wouldn't like to make because it offers a trade. Now, you see this bishop on b7. You see how both of these bishops are X-raying White's king?
Yeah.
Now, the problem is that this bishop is being blocked in by Black's knight.
Mm-hmm.
And the other problem is that White has this knight on f3, which defends the area surrounding White's king. Can you eliminate both problems with one move?
Well, before I do that, I wanted to ask a question. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, why wouldn't we Greek gift sacrifice? It's guarded by the knight. I see.
Exactly. Well, let's set up that Greek gift sacrifice by taking the knight out of the picture.
Yeah, so we need to move the knight first here. So I'm guessing he probably moved the knight over to e5, setting up a trade with knight.
Bingo. That's exactly right. Knight e5. Well, White has nothing better to do than to take the knight. Bishop takes e5. And Rotlevi, precisely because he's trying to avoid ideas like the Greek gift sacrifice, takes away White's or Black's bishop with f4. Now, when you look at this move, Do you see any drawbacks that it might contain? Any positional weaknesses? Like, does this move weaken any pawns, perhaps? Or open any diagonals? Like, anything you can tell me here.
Yeah, so a couple things I noticed. That E3 pawn got a lot weaker. It doesn't have any pawns that can protect it, and it's opened up the diagonal here. Dark diagonal on the king.
Nice. So how can we reroute this bishop to exploit that diagonal? Where can we go with that bishop?
C7, C7, then bring it up to B6.
Exactly. So he plays bishop C7, E4. Now, remember, the threat is stronger than the execution, so we don't want to rush with this move. First, we want to improve a piece that's not doing anything right now. We want to put it on an open file. Which piece am I talking about?
Right now, our A rook isn't doing anything, but I don't know. Do we put it on C8?
Exactly, we do. And we kind of x-ray the knight. And again, I want you to understand that not every move has to pose a specific threat. Sometimes you're just improving the overall position of your piece. It's not that this rook is going to threaten the knight. Well, the knight's frickin' defended. It's more that every piece is now harmoniously placed. Sorry, I was trying to remove the arrow and drew like 4 new ones.
All good.
In its place. So E5 was played, and guess what Rubinstein plays? Bishop B6 check. Now look at these frickin' snappers. So in this position, the fun begins. The game lasts only 5 more moves, but these 5 moves are absolutely stunning. Every one of them better than the previous one.
Okay.
So, Black's knight is being attacked, correct?
That's right.
Rubinstein found a very creative square for this knight. Rather than just meekly dropping it back, what Rubinstein noticed is that white has a lot of undefended pieces here, or pieces that are very flimsily defended. You see this knight on C3 is only defended by the bishop. And you see this bishop on D3, right?
Yeah.
It's only defended by the queen. And if we can eliminate this bishop, then this bishop on B7 is going to be completely uncontested along the long diagonal. So Rubinstein finds a way to exploit all of that and put the knight on a massive square.
I think I know what square is. Does he bring it to G4?
He absolutely fucking does bring it to G4. And if white takes that knight, can you see how bad this is for white?
Yeah.
I mean, everything is hanging. Rook T2 is a threat. White's going to get demolished here. So Raoul Levy says, no. I'm not letting you run freaking circles over me. He plays bishop E4. And he says, I'm taking this piece of shit out of the equation. But now Rubinstein finds a way to combine this knight on G4 with another very strong piece. Does anything come to mind? And think about this. It's not necessarily a simple move to see, but it's a very strong one.
Does he bring the knight to E3?
Good move. That would be a good move, but I'm going to give you a hint. He doesn't move the knight. The knight on G4 is actually very strong, but it needs to be combined with another piece.
Yeah, so he just brings up the pawn to F5 then. No, because it gets en passant and he can't do that.
Yep, bingo. So it's actually not the pawn, it's another piece. And we don't just want to defend the knight. We want to create a threat while we're doing it.
Yeah, so he brings the queen over to H4.
Bingo. Now, white obviously can't take on B7 because of checkmate.
Right.
But it might seem that Rubinstein has actually blundered because white plays G3. And here's the thing. We open up the defense of the H2 square. We attack the queen and we're attacking the bishop. Now, black certainly doesn't want to simplify the position, right? Because simplification is good for white. Then white's king becomes safer. And now Rubinstein played an absolutely stunning move. Now, I'm going to guide you through the thinking process behind this move, and I want you to try to find them.
Okay.
Here's what Rubinstein knows. I didn't fucking talk to him, but I think this is what he noticed. When I say this is what he knows, I don't literally what he noticed. Now look at the bishops. Imagine a hypothetical scenario where white is lacking both his queen and his knight. Imagine that they're gone. What would you do in that position?
Well, if the queen wasn't there, you just go in there for a checkmate there at H2.
Right, but I want you to specifically tie this into black's bishops. If the knight weren't there and the queen weren't there, what would we do?
You'd take that bishop on E4.
And what would that be?
That'd be checkmate.
That would be, well, with the exception of some bullshit rook F3 move, that would be checkmate. So the thing is, when you come up with an idea like this, a lot of people will say, well, that's not possible, right? Because my queen is being attacked. I have to attend to the queen. But what Rubinstein says is, I don't always have to attend to my queen. Some ideas are so important that you can sacrifice not only a queen, but even more than a queen over them. And so he tries to make this happen, literally. If you had the task of getting rid of 2 of these pieces, what would you start with?
I'd start with rook d3, actually. He can't take with bishop. It'd have to be a queen take.
Okay, but you're very close. But here I would take the queen, and we haven't made any progress as far as eliminating either of those pieces. Because we have to actually make progress. But you have the right idea. He uses this idea on the 23rd move. But now we have something that we can do immediately. We can take one of those pieces out immediately.
One of the troublesome pieces, so we just take that knight out. Well, no. We don't take the knight out because then he just takes the queen. Doesn't he just take the queen?
Let's consider that. That's what Rubinstein does. Ralevi takes the queen. He's like, what the fuck you doing, man? And now Rubinstein plays another stunning move. Notice the relationship. We've seen this today in several puzzles. The relationship between the queen and the bishop.
Yeah. Can
you distract this queen from its defense of this bishop by using another one of your pieces?
Yeah.
And he sacrifices, he sets the board on fire with this next move. If you don't like this next move, you don't like chess. I'm talking to the chat, of course. I know you do.
Well, you know me, and I love Rubinstein, of course.
Of course. You were telling me about Rubinstein. I had to tell you to shut up. You were talking so much about Rubinstein. I was waking up. You were talking about Rubinstein. Going to sleep. You were talking about Rubinstein.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. He brings the rook to d2 instead of d3, right?
Bingo.
Okay.
He brings it to d2. That's a distraction sacrifice. Notice that both rooks are hanging. And let's unpack this position for a second. If white takes this rook, well, then black can actually black can take the queen and mate, but taking the bishop is actually forced mate. Because if queen takes e4, what does black do?
Does he take pawn on h2, check, brings queen over? No.
What can you tell me about this?
Oh no, that's still check. That's still checkmate, right? Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it is because the bishop on b6. Notice how harmoniously all of black's pieces are placed. Each piece fulfilling a very specific role. So for that reason, Rotlevi says, "Okay, I'm taking this rook on d2," and it appears that Rubinstein has blundered because this is not meth. Now this is not checkmate. Why?
He blocks with the rook.
Well, if he blocks with a rook, we'll take the rook, but he can actually block with something else.
Oh, he slides the queen over to g2, right?
He slides the queen over. Here's the problem. We might say, great, I win his queen. But remember, we sacrificed the queen. This is not satisfactory. What's the material count here?
He's up right now. White's up.
He's up in exchange, and we don't fucking want that after all these sacrifices. So Rubinstein made a move after which white resigned. Yeah?
I was going to say, that right there, then you fork on e3 and you win a rook.
Yes. But his rook,
rook is still hanging. Still hanging.
And let me point something out. Even if you were to win a rook, the material would be equal. And after all that fanfare to get it just an endgame, wouldn't you agree that that's a little disappointing?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And here Rubinstein makes what to me is my favorite move of this whole combination. Because it's not a check. It's a quiet move that wins the game immediately. And I'm not going to set it up for you. I want you to take your time and try to win this. The hint is that white resigned after this move. Like this was so strong, white gave up immediately. Up a queen and an exchange.
Does he? So the first thing I looked at, and I don't know if this is right because I haven't finished calculating it, but it seems like a kind of cool move, is he slides his rook over to h3. That gives the queen multiple attackers, but all of which you can still get a mate off of, right?
Holy fucking shit, you got it.
That's it?
That's it. That's
okay,
it.
Cool.
Rook h3. Using the pin. And if queen takes e4, remind me of the move.
Now I'm just taking on h2.
Checkmate. There is nothing that white can do about this. He could play rook f3, but you would simply take the rook, and then it's checkmate. He could play bishop d4, you would take the bishop. And this would be a lot less beautiful than just resigning the game. I love positions where somebody resigns like up a queen. So rook h3. Another possibility here would be to go rook c2 with the same idea. But rook h3 is infinitely more beautiful.
Is that what he played, or did he do the c2?
He played rook at Rubinstein. Well, what do you think? Are you not putting your faith in Rubinstein, my friend?
I'm sorry.
Do I need to... Okay, thanks.
That was a bit ridiculous.
How could you ever? Rubinstein never made mistakes. Rook h3 is what happened in the game, and Rotlevi resigned. So just to recap this whole combination, it starts with knight g4. White tries to throw water onto the fire with bishop e4. You play queen h4 involving the queen. Now he comes up with a scenario where the queen and the knight are gone, So he takes out the knight, sacking the queen, takes out the queen, sacking the rook. And after this, we dismantle the queen using the rest of our pieces. The bishop on b6 is actually the unsung hero of the whole combination. What I want you to notice is that this move f4 lost white the game. It might not seem significant, but that is the importance of positional weaknesses. When you weaken your position and you create a long-term weakness, sometimes you don't even realize to what degree you're hurting yourself.
Yeah, would that be something you'd consider in this position? Like, would you think of f4 as a bad move here if you were playing this game?
Well, white's already in some trouble because otherwise, as you pointed out, black has various ideas related to the Greek gift sacrifice. But when I look at this move, I immediately see how bad it is to weaken this pawn. Now, I'm not going to pretend that everything else was like white had other chances to survive in this game, but I hate making long-term weaknesses. And what I also want you to understand is moves like rook a c8 you should start playing. First of all, sometimes you have to trade if that's what the position demands. Second of all, some moves are just general improving moves, okay? Maintenance moves, we talked about that. Not every move has to create a threat. Some moves just bring the piece into the game. And in your games, I want you to try doing more of that. Sometimes the reason you're slow and you hesitate is because there comes a moment when you don't quite see how to attack. Again, I don't want to put words in your mouth. But when that moment arises, just ask yourself, what is my worst placed piece? Can I improve that piece? What are my opponent's pawn weaknesses? Can I pile up on those pawn weaknesses? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So hopefully you enjoyed this game, and hopefully it'll set us up for a finale in which you kick some butt. What do you say to that?
It sounds good, man. Can you bring us back 2 moves, though, before f4 was played?
Absolutely.
So what is the optimal play here? Just bringing the pawn up to f3 instead to take away the Greek gift sacrifice sting?
Yeah, I'd say h3, actually, to take away the Greek gift sacrifice, because this covers the g4 square. Actually, the Greek gift itself is not so much threatened. Like, if white goes rook c1, you take on h2, and here, instead of going knight g4 check, because the square is covered, you can win back the piece with what move?
Win back what we just lost?
Yeah, we can win back the bishop, and we'll have an extra pawn. Again, take a very close look at white's undefended pieces.
Is it taking that bishop there on d3, and then you deliver?
Whoa! But queen takes. Oh shit! Then you want to deliver the check on d4.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That is actually really nice. That actually is really, really cool. I might go king g3 here, so it might not be entirely clear cut. And after queen g5, now I play f4 and I try to chase your queen away. But first of all, big time points for finding that move. Oh, 95 here should win the game. 95 here wins because you set up the move queen g5 with devastating consequences. Beautiful. I actually didn't notice that either. So queen d6 check was what I was thinking, and then you take the bishop. That's like the more vanilla option.
I get you. I guess I was looking for, in the spirit of Rubenstein, looking for more flashy shit.
That's fucking awesome. So I think that works. Oh, and one thing, and I think we talked about it a while ago, that if you do this, can you remind me of the next move?
For the Greek gift, now we're sliding the queen over to h4.
Now, white has this defensive resource where he plays queen to d6, covering that square. But black is still winning with what move? Another one of those quiet moves.
You just push that pawn to e5, right?
Bingo. And you win either the queen or you deliver checkmate.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nice. So, for that reason, I would have played instead of f4. Well, that was a bit of a long answer to your question, but I would have played h3 so that there's just no sacrifice. And white can survive. Black is better. Black is the initiative. White is solid here. I mean, the game goes on. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, it all makes sense to me.
Fantastic. So, what do you say you hop back into the pool for 1 or 2 more games?
Sounds good to me, man. Yeah, I'll get back to 1K tonight. That fucking tilt is rough.
Oh, you're talking to the fucking king of tilt, so... I'm not sure I can... A lot of people ask, how do you avoid tilt? Well, not sure I'm the authority on that matter. Oh, of course, highly and Traff. Damn, you're playing some intimidating guys here. H6.
Yeah, I cut off the fried liver.
Okay, that's a move. Now, he's gone d4. He's gone sort of for a version of the Scotch.
But I still just take here, right?
Yeah, take. Now, instead of h6, you could also play bishop out to c5.
Is that stronger than h6?
Yeah, because h6 is not developing a piece. But here you could play as you did against 1xqc. Remember you put the bishop on c5?
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll
And,
just do that again.
You're fine. Yeah, yeah. And if he plays c3, well, you could play queen f6. Well, actually, do you remember what I taught you in this position?
Yeah, right now I'm looking at going to f6, right?
Yeah. And reliving the glory days. Reliving the glory days.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. He just lost.
That was still such a powerful moment in my career there.
Indeed, indeed. Smutter, thanks for the 5 gifted. Okay, so he's castled, but now remember, yeah, queen takes c6, then you want to develop your knight and castle. All right. So he's thinking about, well, what to do here. You've got a nice solid position. Now here you want to be careful about where you put your knight. If you put your knight on f6, you walk into a very unpleasant move here. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Does he just push the pawn up to e5?
Sure. Actually, you have a tactic here. Look at his bishop on c4. What can you tell me about it?
Well, right now it's just totally undefended.
It's undefended. It's a sitting duck. So what discovered attack do you have?
Moving the bishop. I see. Delivering the check.
Bingo. And you win a pawn and you get his king out.
Yeah.
And perfect. So that's the danger of taking with c6. Nicely done. Okay. Now, one thing I want you to remember, you did this sometimes in PogChamps 1. Once you win a pawn or a piece, you don't want to then abandon your development. You want to keep developing, okay? Because otherwise, you might all of a sudden give your opponent, let's say, an initiative.
So now when it comes to developing the knight, I don't really want the knight on f6 anyway, right? So for the queen, I just want to drop the queen back to... what?
How about a forcing move? No, don't let him develop with tempo. So what comes to mind? Sorry to cut you off.
No, all good. Well, I have to move queen or look for a check, but I don't see a check.
Check would be great.
Oh, I can.
There is a check.
Yeah, I can just deliver this one right here on c5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And if he drops his king back to f1, you actually have a beautiful move there. Look at your bishop on c8. Assuming he plays king f1, which I think he might, where would that bishop then belong? You have a square for that bishop that could potentially be absolutely devastating.
Right there at a6.
Bingo. So what would you do?
I'd look to push this b pawn and then bring bishop over.
That's like the fianchetto on steroids, developing the bishop to a6. My guess is he's going to play king f1. I don't...
Yeah.
Okay, he is?
So now I'm just going to do this just like we talked about, and then this
exactly.
It's a pretty similar position to what we just looked at a little bit.
It is. It is the bishop and the queen. My guess is what he wants to do is move his knight out. So he really wants to play knight b3 or knight f3, and he doesn't know what's going to hit him. I mean, it's like a runaway train, bishop a6, and he's going to lose a bunch of pieces there. So he doesn't have a great way of stopping bishop a6. If he plays queen e2 here, you have a way to reinforce the threat of bishop a6 involving that rook on a8. Do you see how? He does. Do you see how to reinforce that threat?
Yeah, I'm just going to push the a pawn to a5 and then bring the bishop over, right?
Got it. Yep. Now, the thing is, once you play bishop a6, he's going to play c4, but that creates this tension where his queen and his knight are going to be tied down to that pawn, and you can use that to open up more files. Like, you can basically freeze them in place. Welcome, Coach Peter.
Daniel's Twitch is GM Naroditsky.
He's in big trouble here. Now, there are ways he can get out of this situation, but I don't know if Hailey and Trav... Well, okay. Now what to do?
Well, I have to move queen here. Well, I mean, I could attack his queen, but then it's just two pieces. I don't know if that's
right. You don't want to really trade here. Now, notice that after bishop a6, he has the possibility of intercepting the diagonal with c4. Could you put your queen on a square where it keeps c4 under control so that bishop a6 becomes a threat?
Do I just drop the queen back to keep c4 occupied?
Yeah, exactly. Well, to c6, right? So
yeah, to c6.
Yeah, that's what just making sure you didn't mean queen c4.
No. I just meant like keeping c4 occupied, as in like watching it, making sure it's like safe.
Yep, that's exactly right. So, but what he should do here is move his king to g1 and get rid of it. But it's not a move that a lot of like beginner type players like to make because it doesn't seem like it accomplishes anything. But he's got no other good way of stopping that move. This b6 a5 idea is pretty darn advanced. I like it. Okay, so he does this.
Do I want to deliver the check with the bishop here, or do
I would hold off on that. Now here's the thing.
Okay.
What is he threatening?
Right now he's looking at this weak g7 pawn here.
It looks like if you give that pawn up, that'll be devastating for you. But there is a hidden benefit that you get from him taking on g7. If you can correctly position your pieces, what do you gain from that in the context of attacking his king?
He relinquishes any defense on the light tiles.
And what other file does he open up for you?
He opens up the G file.
So could you set up a situation where once he takes on G7, you bring your rook to G8 and attack his queen and occupy that file, which might potentially be huge for you?
Is it just...
Perhaps,
I was just going to say, is it just the standard development, going right to F6 then, and then he takes...
There you go.
Okay.
That's exactly right. And you're sacrificing 2 pawns here. That's a pretty big price to pay. But that G file, as you can probably tell, is going to be huge.
Right.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be tremendous. Yeah. And my guess is he's going to take the pawn because, like, once you played queen g4, you can't exactly shy away from that.
Yeah, so now I'm just going immediately g8, protected by knight. I lose the h6 pawn, but it's a great position.
Totally fine, but that even opens up the h file for you, so it's a good thing to stack all these pawns. Now you want to complete your development by force. This is where it's a good idea to play that move you wanted to play for a while. Which is what?
The a6.
Bingo. And then you've got to take care of your king. Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, I'm just going to castle long.
Yep. And then you can start generating plans. Now, in terms of that open G file, once you castle, are there any plans that you can come up with to exploit that file? And it's a typical idea. You like this plan?
Yeah, it's just standard stacking rooks here, right?
Stacking. All about the fucking stacking. So where would the rook on G8 go in order to stack as efficiently as possible?
G6.
Exactly. Now notice also, for the future, if he ever pushes this e-pawn out to e5, first of all, there's going to be checkmate on g2. Second of all, well, he goes bishop g5, so he literally forces you to make the correct move.
Of just bringing the rook out, yeah.
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 And notice that once you stack, his bishop on g5 is going to be hanging. He's going to have to move that bishop, and then you're going to take on g2. With potentially devastating effect. There's actually some Rubinstein-esque ideas there. This might be a beautiful win if you play this right. He's probably going to play queen h4. That's essentially his only move.
Yeah. But I'm still stacking. That doesn't change the idea.
Mm-hmm. Now, my guess is he's going to think he's smart and take your knight. But are you taking back that knight, or do you have your eyes on a greater prize?
You mean taking back the bishop?
Yeah, do you take back the bishop, or do you have a better move in mind?
Well, I just immediately slide the rook up there and take on g2, right?
Absolutely. And while it's not checkmate yet, it's going to be very close to checkmate. So you absolutely want to trust that you're going to have checkmate there.
Yeah.
Do it. Okay, so, whoa, there is some really cool shit going on here. There is like an ultimate 5-head move here. There's actually a couple really cool ideas. So, what comes to mind for you here? So, let me guide your thinking. You see this pawn on e4.
Yeah,
If you could eliminate that pawn, that would pave open that huge long diagonal. Now, the problem is his pawn is defended by, first and foremost, the queen. Could you slice off the connection between his queen and his pawn?
Yeah, I just bring up. I don't bring up my g8 rook. I bring down my g2 rook.
Bingo. Exactly. So as not to allow that check on b8 to happen.
Right.
So we go rook g4, and once that pawn is captured, there's going to be hell to pay. So you see that sometimes you want to play simple. You don't want to sack queens. You just want to, meat and potatoes kind of move. Those can be the strongest moves in many positions.
But now sliding his queen down to h7 doesn't. Well, I just take his queen.
Ooh.
Well,
wait, whoa. But what does he do there? What was his idea of this move?
Well, it's attacking my queen.
Okay, so do you want to take their queen immediately, or do you want to maybe first make some preliminary move?
Okay, so I need.
That was actually a really strong move he found.
Okay, so I need to attend to this pressure here with my queen being in this position.
Where did you slide your queen in order to keep contact, potentially, with that pawn on e4? There's an amazing move here. Keep contact with that pawn. So you need to keep the queen on the same diagonal, but move the queen out to such a square such that the bishop can then come to b7 and stack up with the queen. It's a really strong move.
Oh, so I just have to go all the way back to a8 then?
Yeah, exactly. Now look at the queen operating from a long range. You don't need to keep the queen close to the attack. It's just as good, if not better, from a8 as it is from like f2. So he's actually defending super well here, but you're still attacking. Let's see what he ends up doing here. Okay. So he's probably going to move his queen somewhere to try to defend that e4 pawn. What do you think he's going to do?
I was looking at h7 for that queen.
Okay, that would have been correct.
I don't really see what that position does for him. Is it something I'm missing, or is that just not a great move?
Not a great move.
Okay, so now I'm still bringing the bishop to b7.
Well, but you don't even have to do. Well, you can, but you don't even have to do that. You can just go ahead and immediately do what?
Just take it with the rook?
Yeah, take it with the rook, open up the diagonal, and then later you're going to bring the bishop to b7. But right now you don't need to do that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
I would pre-move. I would pre-move queen takes e4 just to save a little bit of time. Now he's probably going to block with his queen and think that he's defended, but there you have a beautiful move. Look at his king. His king is out of squares. Okay, now look at that knight on f3. You want to be very careful about how you attack that knight, because if you play bishop b7, what move does he have?
If I go bishop b7?
Yeah, what move does he have?
I don't really see what that would relinquish, because it does. Oh, does he bring rook over to f1?
Square.
He brings rook to f1.
Yeah, so you can attack the knight in such a way that he doesn't have rook f1. Do you see a square?
Yeah, I just bring the bishop over to e2 then, yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
That's exactly what you do. Okay. Now, if this guy was real 5-fed, he would play rook f1 anyway. That's not really a 1,000-level move. But, I mean, otherwise you basically checkmate him. So let's see whether he does that. Now, after he plays rook f1, let's imagine that he does that. You don't even have to rush taking his rook because he's paralyzed. Now, could you then find a way to maneuver your rook onto such a square that it attacks the knight?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little rook lift, right? So I'd bring it over to g6, and then I'd take bishop and have it attack the knight.
Right, but the problem with the rook g6 is that he's going to move his bishop back. So could you lift the rook onto a square where the square's not defended? Wow, this guy is really...
The right one is g4, right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. And then f4, and he still has a defense here. If he finds this move, well, I don't know. I'm going to start being... I mean, he's got to stop the move rook f4 with what move?
Or
It's the only way to stop rook f4.
He's got to move the bishop, right? He's got to bring bishop over to e5.
Exactly. And then, well, you could always take his rook. Okay, well, he misses it. He kind of sends you toward.
Yeah, he didn't find it, so I'm just still going f4, and that's going to be game, right? There's really not a whole lot he can do here.
Yeah, you're just going to take everything here, yeah. I'm going to take all of his pieces.
Thanks for the resub, Yosha. What was the defense?
Bishop e5.
After that, I meant.
Oh, like what would have been your move after bishop e5?
Yeah, sorry.
You would have probably like gone d6 and chased that bishop away. You're still like, I mean, the attack is still devastating. He's paralyzed, so you would have just slowly. Maybe after the game, I'll show you what the methods would be in that position. But you would have to exercise some like deep calculation and good attacking technique. Okay. So what comes to mind here?
Do I take knight with...
How do you take it?
With, I was going to say with bishop, right? Because it's check, he can't take my queen with rook. Well,
right, but then he moves his king.
Yeah.
Now, think about taking the knight with a rook. What happens if you take the knight with your rook?
There's no check, but I am attacking the queen.
And you're preparing a discover check, which is going to be totally devastating.
Okay, so it is the rook instead of bishop.
Spring open, yeah. You want to prepare the discover check. That's going to be the strongest device in these positions. So if he takes on e2 with the rook, trying to counterattack your queen, you have a checkmate in 2 moves that involves a double check.
Yeah, it's bringing the rook to h3, right?
Bingo. Exactly.
And then after that, the checkmate is sliding it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, then queen. Well, okay. So has he stopped you from doing that?
No, I still just take on h3 because he can't take with queen, it's pinned.
Using the pin. Now you're going to use the pin again here shortly to win the game. He's going to bring his king to g1. Do you see any other good checks in that position? Any other checks?
Yeah.
Scour the board for checks.
Yeah, the best check I see here, I think, is going to e3.
Nice.
Yeah, and that forces...
Gotta block with his queen.
Yeah.
Right? And remember something we talked about during the puzzle. When the king defends a piece, that's a very flimsy defensive mechanism. You can separate the two very easily by giving a check to the king.
Yeah.
Now, which check am I talking about?
I deliver the check with the rook at g3.
Bingo. King has to move because of the pin, and then you take the queen. You can even pre-move queen takes f2 if you want.
I won't get too wild here.
Exactly. No, you can mate them without taking the queen, but that's not necessary.
Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
999.
That was a pretty wild game.
It was. I mean, I think that like finding bishop takes f2 was crucial, and he defended tremendously well. Like, I honestly, when you sacked the knight and played rook takes g2, I expected the attack to just like go very quickly, but he actually found a bunch of very nice defensive resources.
Yeah, that was a good game. Oh, I brought him down to 999 as well. Poor guy. Man's punching air.
Oh yeah, you brought him below 1,000. You brought him below 1,000.
That's always a fucking dagger when that happens, man.
Indeed. And you're in very good shape. So one more win, and you're gonna get to 1,000.
Yeah, back home.
And I vote for Robert. I vote for Robert. I think you should play Robert.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try and disrespect Robert here a little bit with a little fried liver attack.
As he should. Oh, he's played h6.
Yeah, he must be watching my stream.
So, indeed, but the thing is, h6 is not a developing move. So once you develop, here's what what you want to do here is what your opponent did. You want to quickly play d4. It's okay, you can play it now and open up the position, much like in a Scotch game.
Okay, so when they play a move like that, I want to immediately move a pawn too instead of focusing on the other development?
Yeah, you want to rip open the center as quickly as possible because you want to exploit the fact that he's not developed his pieces yet.
Okay, so then I just play d4, I take knight, he takes back, I take with queen.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then your queen, you might be worried about the position of the queen, right? It might look vulnerable, but he can't really remember what we talked about at the start. Just because a piece is out in the open doesn't mean it's vulnerable. It's perfectly safe on d4. In fact, it's very good on d4. So we'll see what he comes up with. Okay, now. look at the knight on d4. Look at it very closely. Do you see any good squares?
I see just taking his knight on c6. I also see there's a pretty strong square at f5, right? That's pretty nice looking.
Indeed, that's where you should put it.
Okay, he'll likely move this pawn to attack it, right?
Well, but then he may introduce very serious weaknesses in his position. You see? I mean, if he pushes his pawn out to g6, first of all, he blunders the h6 pawn. What he should do here is castle. But now, try which piece is really the strongest in combining with the knight. We looked at this in the Rubinstein game.
The queen.
Which piece combines with the knight? Now, could you find a good way to involve your queen in the attack?
I can bring my queen over to f3.
As you should. And then where is that queen ultimately going?
I'm going over to h3.
h3, but there's a much juicier square you can go to.
Oh, right.
Why h3?
G3, right?
Indeed.
I was looking too far to the right. I was looking at bringing the rook into the equation as well, when I could just go right to
the rook. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, here, okay, so he played d6. This is a critical moment. Now, what is his idea? What will he do if you play queen g3?
He'll take my knight with his bishop.
Now, here's the great thing about the knight on f5. Knights on f5 are great because you can sacrifice them. And you can sacrifice them in order to open up the position of your opponent's king. Does anything come to mind here?
Taking the pawn on h6 forces him to take with his pawn.
And that rips open his king position. And that's just going to be a very, very strong attack for your pieces. You see, you take with the bishop, you're going to threaten a bunch of checkmates. From an objective perspective, it might be a little suspicious, but defending this as a human is incredibly difficult. Now, the important thing is, once he moves his rook away, the important thing is going to be to involve pieces in the attack as quickly as possible. And you still need to complete your development. You don't want to have to worry about the safety of your own king while you're attacking, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Would it be better to castle long here because my rook is already on kingside? Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because, right, your rook is going to be there and you can play rook d3, potentially lift the rook. So a lot of people here just have a meltdown. Okay, he's played queen, bishop g4, looks intimidating, but actually a bad move.
Yeah, because now I just pin bishop.
But wait a minute. Look very carefully at your queen. Where do you want your queen to go ultimately? How will it deliver checkmate?
I want it eventually to get on g7.
Or, yeah, so what is the fastest path toward g7? It's not a move that looks good, but it's actually very strong.
It's not g3?
It's not g3. That's not the fastest path to g7 because it's going to be blocked by the bishop. Now, g3 is a perfectly good move. You could play it, but there is a stronger move here. I mean, you don't have much of a choice.
Is it bringing it up to f4 and then bringing it to g5?
Exactly.
Okay.
You see how much stronger that is?
Yeah, I think I
Not every move that's strong looks good. It looks awkward, but it's very strong.
Yeah, I think I understand. Okay.
You're threatening queen g5. It's a very hard thing to stop because if he moves his knight from f6, he's going to drop his bishop. Yeah, he's kind of fucked. Well, some people in my chat are saying I don't see why queen f4 is because queen g3 doesn't actually threaten checkmate. Queen f4 threatens checkmate.
Yeah, I had the same problem because I thought the pin on the bishop would be strong, but this makes a lot more sense because it's forced.
The pin on the bishop is, I want to make sure that people understand, queen g3 is a very strong move. It also leads to basically a winning advantage, but I don't even see a way for him to stop checkmate here.
Yeah,
and he did.
Because now you just play g5.
Exactly. And then, what do you pre-move?
Going right to g7.
So you see how quickly people collapse when you sacrifice like this. When you open up the position of their king, and I want you to practice this when you're playing alone. Don't be afraid to sacrifice. I want to see some sacrifices, some of these types of moves where you involve a bunch of pieces in the attack and then you just crash through, maybe sacrificing a piece while doing so.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. And I think another thing that I focus on is knowing that pins are good and not looking for something better.
Pins are good, but yeah, you always want to keep your eye on the ultimate prize. The last thing I want to point out once he resigns is this move at h6 that you've started to play. I don't like it. In order to avoid the fried liver, what you want to do is go bishop out to c5. Okay, and then you go knight f6 and then you castle. So you can even navigate as you're playing over to move 3.
Okay.
So go on to move 3 as he's thinking. If you want, you can even pre-move queen g7. So you see that he could play. You could play bishop c5 here, and the g5 square is still covered.
Right.
And then you play knight f6. And if he plays knight g5, once you've developed your bishop, you can just castle and defend f7.
Oh,
so h6 is a little bit slow.
Okay, wait, run me through that again. So I play c5 here. Well, hold on.
Okay, first of all, checkmate. Yeah, attend to the business of that you need to attend to.
Yeah, getting a lesson during a game. That's some big dick instructing.
Right, exactly. That is a whack. So bishop c5 on move 3.
Right, so I'll just play it on his board. So he plays bishop c5. Okay.
Yeah. Now let's say white castles.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go knight f6. Now white goes knight g5, which might seem like the fried liver, but it's not, because how can black just easily defend that pawn?
Oh, by just castling.
Bingo. By just castling.
Okay.
And you chase the knight away with h6. Now the problem with playing h6 first is it's not a developing move. And by playing d4, do you see how quickly you cause a lot of problems for black?
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
So, fantastic game. You're over 1,000. You're in great shape. Your tactics are looking better than ever. What you need to focus on as you play is, number one, not everything is about checkmate and tactics. Try to find positional ideas, improve your pieces. And in terms of tactics, try to add a little bit of that sacrificial nature to your games. People really collapse when you sacrifice stuff, as you saw in actually both of these games that you played.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So, any questions, anything unclear?
No, man, I thought that was very productive. I found two
Indeed,
moves that you didn't find. I really outsmarted you twice.
You absolutely did. In fact, the Grandmaster Committee is already at your door with a certificate. So you've basically mastered the game. But that was pretty impressive problem solving, actually. So I think the puzzles are helping. I think this was very productive, and I had a great time. So I appreciate you being so flexible with the time.
Oh, man, anytime. You just tell me to jump and I'll ask how high. Whenever you want to get together, man, you just tell me.
Absolutely. Well, let's meet again soon. I'm excited.
Sounds good, man. I hope you have a great rest of the stream.
Great. You too, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, bro. See ya.
Good work. All right. Bye.
Thanks for the resub, Tennessee. Sorry, I just saw that. Yeah, the shirts are, I don't know, you can find the link on Instagram. It's Teespring something. And thanks for the resub, Matt. God, I'm sorry to hear that, Sesh. It's fucking terrible, man. Thanks for the resub, Danny. Stay strong. I need to take a piss, and I'm gonna fill up this water, and then we'll figure out what to do next. I'll be back in just a second. Oh, appreciate the fat 10 gift subs, Lofus. Thank you, man. Don't worry, team. I'm back. Alright. Thanks for the prime, Boingo. What are we feeling next? Thanks for the resub loan. Mountain Blade. Nope. Fuck no. I'll give that a fat old fuck no. I don't even like Mountain Blade. Got me fucked up. Long hair isn't very masculine. You dumb swine. How do you think the Neanderthals' hair looked? You think they had fucking barbers back then? Those were the manliest creatures to ever walk this planet, and all their hair was long as shit. Goddamn idiot. Risk of Rain again? Damn. We've done a lot of Risk of Rain recently. I mean, I really like the game. Thanks for the tier 1 Bushimi. Goddamn. Oh, Bushimi Semi. And the prime purple and time consumer. And the resub Diet Coke. I'm not polling shit. Okay. I'm up for some Fall Guys here. Let me see. Who's on? Thanks for the 5 gift subs, time consumer. I see Andrew's playing. Let me text him, see if he'd want to play. Get the boys together. Good chest today. Thank you, man. Yeah, I was finding a lot of good shit in there. Dankin's playing Fall Guys too? I didn't see him on. Yeah, Dankin, Andrew. We can get the crew going. I'll hop on Fall Guys, yeah. Fuck it. I'll fire it up once we actually get people here, though, before I totally commit. Thanks for the 5, Ding Dongler. Oh, whenever you want, Chase. It'd be an honor. I'm not playing more UFC tonight. That game is just not fun. I love beef testosterone in the game. Christ, I really don't like the gameplay much at all. I really don't. Thanks to the prime Spooklies. Get Dave to apologize. There's nothing I can do about that, man. I don't think I can do that. Hey, Robert. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well, man. Fall Guys is just so generic. That's weird. It's literally the first of its kind. A Battle Royale Mario Party game? Wouldn't necessarily call that generic. You can say you don't like it, and that it's simple, but I wouldn't say generic. Thanks to the tier 1 Hinson and the resub Mimicked. Didn't you star in the Hunger Games? Well, yes. That is true. What about it? Thanks to the resub Cringe Lord. Any more chess tonight? No. Not tonight. We had a good lesson, though. Yeah, that would be great, stupid. Like, just the most basic layman's shit you could think of. and I'll try it all. What's up, Muda? Fuck GTA Online. Absolutely not. Are you kidding me? Was that you were making a joke, weren't you? There's no way. There's no way you'd think that I would play GTA Online. I've grown up, Muda. Now I play real men's game like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Fall Guys. Yeah, Andrew said he has a full party. If Dankin's free, I'm definitely up for that. Buddha, you're welcome to hop in as well for Fall Guys. If you play. Thanks for the gift sub, Andrews. Edgar, you know you're always welcome. Oh, all the boys are here, Aaron? Well, that sounds good then. Thanks for the gift sub, Ghost. There, I'll fire it up and we'll see who's coming in. Dankin, Muda, Edgar. If none of them want to play, then whoever else is on, I'm fine with. Just those were the first three I asked. Aramaru made a response video. That's not Aramaru. I saw it. I looked at it when I was in the bathroom. That wasn't Aramaru. It was somebody that took the account name. The actual account got deleted. Thanks, Robert. And thanks for the resub, Frosty. Yep. Hop in, Dankin. Don't start it yet, though. Thanks to the Prime Lightning. Soldier Boy wants to play? Does he? I mean, he's welcome to hop in, sure. Who's... the names are still disabled? Are you fucking kidding me? When you gonna get T-Pain? Whenever he wants, man. T-Pain's streams are fucking awesome. The other night, he played a Simp song that he made during the stream. That shit was so fucking good, I'm still singing that. I only heard it one time, and I'm still singing that bad boy. Well, I don't know who all this is. I know one of them's Dankin at least. Well, let me see. I don't know. I'm imagining this one's Scoots because he played that skin last time. Dankin, Edgar, and Scoots. Okay. We gonna get Among Us gameplay soon? Fuck no. I think that game just doesn't look fun. I really don't. Yeah, send me an invite. Thanking. Start a call. How long has this fool been on? Like 3 hours, but computer crashed, so I had to restart. Thanks to the tier 1 Dito. Oh, Dominator. I watched the speedrun of this earlier. You're about to see some crazy fucking strats. I feel like I can pull it off. I'm pretty confident at least. God damn it, no. I didn't get far enough. That right there, though, that move right there, I think is gonna be a huge time saver. That's something I feel like not even the boys know about. This guy fucked up, but I won't. Nope, immediately fucked it up. That's okay. There's a strategy there, too, that I saw. Yeah, I know there's a new Batman game coming up. I'm excited. Am I not in the Discord? Oh.
I made it.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Not much. Just hanging around.
How was chess?
Good, I was a fucking animal.
Yeah? What's your
Happy
rating
birthday,
right
stupid. 1007. I went back over 1k.
Is that
Not
good?
bad.
Thanks to the Prime Gloker. Yeah, it's like at the level where you're not like a total fucking idiot at chess.
Yeah.
Alright. Did we all make it? I made
Yeah.
it. I think I was third.
I have actual speedrun strats for this map.
I did, dude. Slime climb. I'm incredible at slime climb now.
No, you're
No,
not.
on this
No,
one,
I'm
right?
insane at slime climb.
I just get hit by everything at the beginning and he just launches me forward.
Yep, that's part of the strat. There's a few
that's
strats on here.
And I saw some people just like not even just like jump through the middle part. You know what part I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, if you
Like-
dive early while on the incline, you can get through the middle part like 90% of the time.
Huh?
Thanks for the gift sub, third eye open. We play with Hugbees. He said his match was full.
Is my game frozen?
Yeah, I know the game's getting
It was
meted
completely
hard.
quiet for a second. It was scary.
Scoot's in here. Oh, he just joined.
Thanks for the resub guitar.
Boots?
Scott.
Hey, Scott.
What's up, baby boy?
Howdy.
What's up, Scott?
I'm liking the gentleman merch, Charlie.
Thanks, man.
That's big.
It looks great.
Well, of course, yeah, that's superhuman.
Okay, so I say for this game, we just pick a player and just all grab him and throw him on.
All right.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? What is actually wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong with me? It makes this
I'll
game
just-
look fun.
This guy right here.
What is wrong
No,
with you?
no, not me.
Yeah,
look at-
I got some guys.
Find a dude
who's
on the
wearing
edge.
boxing outfit. Get him.
I'm gonna
a
kill
boxer guy
myself
in the
doing this, I
corner.
already know it.
I'm on a watermelon.
Scoots?
Get this hot dog guy.
I don't know what I'm on.
I'm on it.
Oh, everything was a cherry.
Scoots? Scoots?
I was lucky.
Oh, trust me, you did it to me last time. We'll be doing it.
This
to you
guy's
all
dead.
night.
This guy's actually dead.
I'm on a banana.
Got him.
That was fucked up thinking.
I'm not even paying attention. Scoots is actually trying to kill me.
I'm on a banana. Oh!
Did you fall?
What happened?
I accidentally dived.
Oh,
Dude, everyone's just pushing each other off.
god damn it! I almost had that guy.
Mouse 2 is dive. And I
Dude, you're playing on
mouse and
keyboard?
keyboard.
Yuck.
Yes.
I had, this, I had played one match like that. I couldn't take it.
Shit.
I fell.
Ooh, I am edging right now. I don't like this.
Thanks to the resub annihilate.
Alright, I killed 2 people.
I need to change
That
my
was just
push
a
to talk
warm-up
again.
round for me, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I killed all 3, actually.
You,
Oh, he's great, Gloomy. T-Pain
Oh,
streams
I-
are fucking great.
I kind of touched you while you dove.
I mean, no.
Okay, dude.
No, but also yes.
So what did they change in the update? Someone said they got rid of a few things.
If they got rid of the hoop
They
game,
didn't
I'll be
get
happy.
rid of anything, but
Oh.
they added a new final game where it's like the thing with the big thick chode thing that spins around and then the thin one.
Yeah,
The jumping.
The wipeout type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the jump.
Thanks to the tier 1
Yeah,
extremely
yeah.
large member.
They added
Welcome
that, but
aboard.
it's like a final game and like the platforms like fall.
T-Pain's stream is just
So
T-Pain.
it's kind of RNG sided.
Should be fun. Can't wait to be a master of that one too.
Good one, dude.
I mean, that one's pretty easy.
Joke. On the regular one, I fell down on it, but it kept dragging me like
Oh my
around.
God, that was hilarious.
Like I didn't die, but it just kept dragging me around and around. It
I
was pretty
hate
scary.
playing defense on this, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of
Or
eggs.
something, why am I keep dropping the eggs?
Because you smell
Oh Jesus!
Oh, thanks.
Got his ass.
Fuck the blue
I
team.
like the strats I'm seeing here. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're off to a very
Ah.
dominating lead here.
Oh, what a play! No!
Get him. Oh my gosh. No, yellow team's got it.
God, it keeps going to yellow team.
No, just one right there.
Some blue team infiltrated our zone and grabbed it. Oh,
Man, our defense sucks. Are any of you on D, or is it just a bunch of fucking idiots here?
I think it's just a
Bunch
bunch
of
of
fucking
randos.
idiots.
Like,
I mean,
the
they're
only-
doing a pretty good job. We got 24.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
if you mean-
my offense
if
is
you-
lights out.
If you mean like dead, as in D, yeah, I'm there.
That's sad, man. Yeah,
Kill that, dude.
and stuff.
No.
What the
Alright,
fuck?
I'm hopping on D.
What do I keep tripping over?
Oh my gosh. Make the breakaway, Charlie.
I'm out. I'm out. This is free.
I like your new emotes, Charlie.
Thanks. Yeah, Cyrus did a good job. Thanks for the
The
reset,
Fedora
Poison.
one is great. That's the one I'll be using when I ask if there's any single ladies in chat.
The fedora.
Yeah.
I like that. Have you ever tried dropping a dick pic? Maybe that might help.
Like an ASCII art.
No. Like your actual penis. Just give it, give it away.
Give an Imgur link.
Yeah. Any single ladies want some of this?
Right.
Thanks to the Prime Will.
I mean, I'll try it for sure.
Mhm.
I'll give you an update. I'll tell you how the chats get banned from.
Yeah, just keep me posted.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta make it stylish.
Oh,
like,
boys.
Was it Nikado avocado? You
No,
gotta
I
go
was-
buck wild.
Yeah,
I
his
was
is nuts.
thinking I was thinking of putting like my entire Twitch URL on it.
Ooh, yeah.
Just get it tattooed on.
Just make it like a little bib.
Okay. Oh, you guys blue team? Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah.
Girl, she gets yellow
There's
team.
so many people in this.
Oh, I'm breaking away already.
Good.
See you, our striker.
Oh man, what a
We
shot
got
from
we
that
got a lot
guy.
of people on go
If
right
only you
now.
had more height there.
Look, Charlie, I saw the Fall Guys video you uploaded, and I now see how bad I was at this game.
Yeah. Blame Chase
We're
for
not
including
good.
that. I wasn't gonna shame you like
We
that.
saw the not the final cut. We saw some previous versions. So we were able to see the whole thing. in all its glory.
I'm glad
I had a big
he didn't show the part where I scored against our own our like
Yeah, he
team I was
did.
on. Oh, he did.
Yeah, that was in
He
there.
did.
Oh, damn it.
He did indeed show that.
I'm just glad my self goal to throw the game wasn't in.
Oh, come on, baby. Oh, I'm a fucking
Right
hero.
there. It's right
There
there.
you go.
No.
Yes.
There we
That's
go.
good. Nice. All right, I'm at the center. But somebody fell in. No, he's grabbing me. Nice. Good job.
I grabbed a
Oh, they
teammate.
got it. I'm
Not to brag, but I do have 2 wins
What the
total
fuck?
in Fall
Nice.
Guys.
2 twins.
2 wins.
Two twins.
Or twins also.
Oh man. Jesus Christ. No.
That's
Oh my god, the save! Oh my god, never mind.
Well, we had one good
Got it out there, I
save.
got it out there.
Oh wait, what?
There's too many
Oh, yeah,
people
you did.
for this.
Yeah, there's like 20 something people right now.
This is insane.
Oh god.
Ooh, that was a big hit.
Oh, I was going for like a big save there. I didn't even need to.
Oh, you guys save?
I'm moving up.
No, you're
There
not.
we go. We only have one person on offense. We've got about 6 goalies.
I wanted to be the hero.
Oh, there you go. The breakaway.
Breakaway.
Oh, that was
There it is!
huge.
What a pass! What a pass!
Get that goal.
Oh, the bounce. Oh, okay.
No,
Damn.
not quite.
Yeah, we still might get one.
Oh my
Nice.
god, I'm an
Nice.
There
animal.
we go.
I'm sitting at center. Dude, who is grabbing me? Scoots, is that you?
No, it wasn't me.
Why is our own team grabbing me? Oh, well.
No.
Yeah, we still won.
They must have been grabbed by you before.
I was gonna say, every time I went for one of those, somebody on my team kept grabbing me.
You must have been.
You
grabbed.
can't
Must have
prove
been grabbed
that.
In a previous session of Fall Guys, probably.
Well, I mean, there were no yellow people around me, so
Oh, I hope this is Hexagon.
that was a
Fall
jumping
Mountain.
game, dude.
Fall
I actually
Mountain.
haven't played the jumping game yet.
Well, we've played the jumping game, just not as the
No,
finale.
yeah, not as a finale.
Ooh, baby.
It's anyone's game. Anyone's game.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna use my strategy. I'll show mercy on you boys.
Oh, really?
Yep, not even gonna use my
Let's be
strat.
honest.
Yeah.
I'm the only default skin in here.
Hey Charlie, I was wondering, since you opened up the PO box, were you just gonna make videos or like opening stuff on stream?
Probably just videos. I don't know if I'd want to do it on stream.
Oh yeah, understandable.
Next
Just-
thing you know, he's got a jar full of cum.
If I'm lucky, if I've been a good boy this year.
If your grades are good.
I just made a huge move. I'm alone on purple, baby.
Oh yeah, I see that. Nice.
Oh shit, I jumped
No,
late.
oh,
Well,
okay, you messed that one up.
that's alright.
I've seen you win these.
Don't do it, blue guy. He's doing it. God, Jesus. Alright, I'm a little... Oh my god, I'm a little rusty.
Bitch. I was tossed down here, dude.
Oh my god!
What are you doing? What was that?
I tried to just jump to your right and I tripped over your head. Wow, that's sad. Well, that's real fucking sad. Should've just used the strat. Well...
What? I didn't jump. God damn it.
Fuck.
Are we all dead?
Did we all? Yeah, I think we all.
Yeah.
We're all out.
Yeah. Thanks for the fat tier 2,
I had
Crimson.
a really good lead, and then there was just nothing below me.
I had a great lead too, man.
Fuck.
I was up there, but I feel like I took the wrong turn at some point. Like Charlie, you claimed to be on was it purple or something all by yourself?
Yeah.
I was above you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fell 2 floors like at once.
Well, no. Before that, I was on a floor alone.
No, excuse
Play
me.
a few without me. I've got some things to do. So.
Whoa.
Alright.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
He's gotta go meet his daily girl kissing quota.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. That'd be cool, Evan. Yeah. I'm open to open any kind of cards and shit, so we'll see. Will I cosplay a Fall Guy? Fuck no, I don't cosplay.
This is my game.
I don't know if there's any speed strats to this one, but we'll see.
I think I think I could figure something out. Well, the first step is not fall,
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was good. Great. Should have just went to the left.
See, the key to this one, just hold W and you'll fucking make it through every time. Number 2, damn it.
I had a real rough one on this. I'm still having a very rough one. I didn't make it.
Yeah, definitely. Wait. Charlie, I'm not a... Dude, I didn't play for the first, like, 20 seconds, and I'm pretty much right behind you.
Yep. That was a sad one.
Yeah, that's a,
That was a real sad one. Wow. Thanks for the resub, Starlight.
Ooh.
Sparlight.
Did you make it, Dankin?
No.
Wow, you guys are horrible.
Yeah, that was
I
sad.
wasn't playing for 20 seconds of that game.
Alright. Oh god.
Just the second you fucking fall behind in those like spinny things, everyone fucks you. Just this absolute wall of meat at the opening.
Yeah.
I know they are, Throat. I've heard of them.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses to me.
Well, it is.
Watch this. All you gotta do.
Thanks for resub, Psych.
What?
I don't even know which one you are, Edgar.
I don't even. I got a tutu on and a tail and a ninja
Yeah, what number?
outfit.
What number?
I have no clue. How do I check? 1246. Blue team. Blue team rules.
Fuck, how many people are in this game?
Jesus. Oh, wait, there was. Alright, I'm on you.
Alright, this is all you gotta do. You just gotta keep running around, say what's up. Oh god.
That was a big play.
That was a big play.
Because I wanted this. Because I wanted this tail. Hold up. I wanted this tail.
Oh, big move.
Big dodge.
Watch this. Fuck.
Fleshlight card game.
Questionable.
I don't even know how that'd work.
Then you gotta
Oh,
get
I
hit
guess
by
each
this thing,
fleshlight does have like a different
Get hit by
star
that.
attached to it.
Then go over here. Get hit by this one like this. Dodge that
That
one.
was big.
Avoid these guys.
Oh, nice move.
What the hell?
Oh.
I'll
Yep,
take
okay,
that one.
still your teammates tail.
Hey,
That works.
We're winning anyway.
Yeah, true. Nice.
Good move.
I like
My opinion on butt plugs?
Oh, what the fuck?
I wouldn't wear one. I don't really like
Let me just
the look of a butt plug either.
Hold up.
I think they're just kind of dumb. I don't really get the point.
There we go.
That was big.
There we go. What the hell?
Cool.
Let me just go grab a tail real fast. What the hell? No, I need a
If you
tail. I
guys
look like a loser.
Okay,
No, we
nice,
lost.
nice. No, you guys won.
I mean, we won.
Are you drunk?
Not currently. I haven't had a
drinking?
single White Claw.
Oh, that's huge. That's like Dankin's upper limit.
I'm being cyberbullied.
What if you could
Haven't
customize it
drank in
online?
months.
I'd love custom games for
Really?
this. I'd do tournaments.
Boring.
You know what? A little bit, but I'll look cool for you if you want me to later.
Yeah.
Want to get this blackout on our shared birthdays?
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
dude. Big drunk stream on her birthday.
When's your birthday?
September 13th.
Wow. Oh, I get you,
Twins.
Turbo.
All right. No apple. All right. We're still in this.
Probably would have been faster just to restart.
We're way back.
No. September 13th. Be there. Be square.
What's going on? Oh, your birthday?
Yeah. All right. All right.
So Tupac died, dude.
I think I got this.
Yeah, you might actually.
Yeah,
Nah,
you got
I
it. No,
definitely
stay
have.
out the middle. Stay out the middle. Stay out the middle. Oh my god.
I
Holy
almost jumped into that.
What an advanced calculation. Maybe you'll get Hexagon with 18 deep.
Maybe.
Nah, you're gonna get a fall ball, and this is when it's all fucking over.
Yeah.
Let's see where it is.
A lot of September 13th birthdays, huh?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it.
Oh, this is a big one.
The teammates suck on this one.
Well, yeah.
And then people always try to grab your ball at the bottom. They just leave their team to frick you over. It's just a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yellow team. We got yellow team, yellow team, yellow team.
That's not good.
No. It's great. See, do you see this? Look, this is all me right now.
You guys are in last place.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys keep jumping at the ball.
Oh, I mean, I'm playing the game.
That's yellow team for you.
Oh god.
Why is it that yellow team always blows ass?
Brain power just.
I'm literally the only one pushing you because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, yellow team fucking sucks. Like, actually.
What are they
What are
doing?
you guys
Bring it the other way. Oh, what are you doing?
There's still a chance, Edgar.
We got
down
it.
by the time the
We
game
got
ends?
it. We
Oh
got it.
my
We didn't even bring it down there.
That's... I don't understand, man. There really is something about yellow.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Prime, please help me.
I don't know. Edgar and balls, man, just don't go together. Why are you so bad at the ball games?
No,
It's not even
you
his
saw
fault.
me.
That's just terrible team.
I was carrying that ball the whole time, then they
Just get in there.
sabotaged me. I'm out of here. Hold up.
Yeah, yellow team's fucking trash.
Stoots.
Oh god. Fall
What was that?
That was a yawn.
See, that's what guys yawn like, Dankin.
Yeah, you wouldn't
I
know.
wouldn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I've got 3 wins.
Little lad.
Haven't played in a little while though.
See, that's a 3 White Claw yawn there.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Charlie, you're drunk right now?
I haven't touched alcohol in years.
It's
Really?
true.
Yeah.
Damn.
Forgot to ready up.
Whenever I think of alcohol, it brings me back to that one night in Tampa.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Scent still lingers in my nostrils.
What'd you
I can
do?
smell that night.
You still don't have your
I
first
just
win?
remember
A lot of people don't
Aaron
worry.
taking his clothes off
Yeah, it was big.
and you running away when the tight whities almost came down.
That was a
Not
close
wearing
call.
tidy-whities. He was not wearing tidy whities, let's be clear.
All right, he was wearing a thong.
He had wonderful blue boxer briefs on.
Yeah, something like that.
I just remember,
You
I
won
just
5 in a
remember
row?
Painting your wall the next day.
Oh, yeah. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, this is
God,
fucked.
I remember I cleaned it with my hands.
Ew.
What?
I had not the gloves on, but I cleaned the vomit off the Lisa mattress.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cold,
Wait, who puked?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Dude, Scoots are popping off right now.
I often
I'm
think
struggling.
about Fishman Joe.
Who's Fishman Joe?
The soul stuck in burns.
Oh, right. Thanks to the resub sync.
Unfortunate soul that's been trapped there.
He wasn't there
Wait,
that day.
That guy fucked up that jump.
Thanks to the Prime Jack.
Oh my god.
Guess who got first? Not you.
Ah, fuck.
Hold up.
Try to grab you.
Ugh. Thanks to the gift sub, no fructose. Oh my god, these fucking idiots!
From Aaron.
Jesus, these goddamn idiots! Fuck!
Are you still back there?
Yes!
Oh,
Did you
you're
pass
way
physics
back
class?
there.
This is the easiest game in the Game.
I'm just watching at this point. I expect nothing.
Oh, I'll stop some of these guys. I'll stop some of these guys for you.
Which number are you? Well, you're probably the only guy without a skin in this game.
Yeah. Ugh, they're both fucked, and this one's better.
I think you might make it actually.
Oh, you should have gone to the other one.
Yeah, god damn it.
You failed physics class, didn't you?
I don't know, it's hard to know where these fucking idiots are gonna go. Oh, Jesus.
I'll wait here for you, Charlie.
I made it. We're good. We're good.
Did you
Alright.
make it? There's like. Wait, did you already get through?
Nope, I missed it.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Thanks to the Prime, Bread, and the gift sub Ned. That's one, if you spawn in the back, you are completely at the mercy of those kids.
Yeah, I think Scoots and I are up in front. Wait, so it's just me and Scoots, or
I'm
Edgar,
here,
did you make
dude.
it? Okay.
I'm here. I waited at the finish line for
Yeah.
Charles to come home.
I was there, they just didn't let me in.
He never came home, did he?
No.
No, he didn't.
You suck at this game? Bullshit. I've won multiple games in a
Went up
row.
for pack of milk and never came back.
Pack of milk.
Thanks to the resub sheep.
Fuck this
Team
game, bud.
tail tag. Green team rules.
Got a
Green
green ass
team
hot
means
dog
money.
sitting in the corner. Nobody bother me.
He's won in total 3. Yeah, I've only played the game twice. 3 times.
Scoots,
It's not like I actively play the game
What?
super
We're not doing
often.
anything.
I've only
It's
played it
great.
3 total times.
Wait,
How
whoa.
dare
That's
you
not bad.
accuse me of such things.
I'm used to you wearing that ninja. Wait, that guy didn't grab. What the? Our
He
teammate
didn't
grabbed our
grab
tail.
You didn't grab me.
Dude, what the?
no.
I know our teammate came by, just yoinked my tail, and I was sitting in a great spot.
Here, you could have mine.
Andrew's
No,
looking
no,
to
no,
play?
no, I don't
We
want
said he had a
to.
full lobby.
Oh.
No, I have a full lobby.
Disgusting.
Okay then.
You're with him now.
We're losing, by the way.
No, we're not. See, I got a
We're
tail.
winning, by the way.
No, I've only had 3 streams where I've played Fall Guys. This is the 3rd one. I played... Oh, if you count the beta, I guess. 4.
And I can't help but notice that you're helping our team lose here by not having a tail.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I mean, I would have a tail if our teammate didn't take it, but you know how it is.
I'd have a tail if this game worked.
Thanks to the resub Jubilant and the gift sub Deseroth. He only won twice, he got a free crown from leveling up. Yeah, you get a level up crown, and I have 4 crowns. I won 2 in a row and then a 3rd one the last time.
Keep away from red.
I have 3 wins. You're talking out of your ass, big man. Oh. Andrew equals a young Jason Segal. I don't remember what Jason Segal even looks like.
So I was thinking of like starting an OnlyFans, right?
I'd buy.
It's about time.
But only post food, right? And then eat it naked. My
That's
tail.
better. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sexiest mukbangs around.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You'll find a
Not
pretty
good,
good
boys.
market.
Not good, boys.
I feel
Not-
you'll find a pretty,
Quick
pretty
tactical text message.
dedicated market, Edgar. How did we lose? What happened?
Who didn't have a tail?
I mean, no one's pointing fingers.
Not me. It's whatever. It's whatever. That game, none of us were gonna win in the end anyway.
Yeah,
I
tail
never
game
saw
sucked,
it.
dude. Tail game sucked.
The tail game sucks. I didn't even want to be in there. 'cause
I couldn't even imagine losing a tail game, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can't win it jinxed? I don't think
Actually,
that
the
still
server
exists.
failed.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Word on the street, Dankin, is that you gave your tail to someone at the end of that game there.
Who said that? I did not.
I have a source, you know.
No, I'm not doing push-ups for losses.
Who is it?
Not tonight.
Who is it?
Thanks to
I'm
Prime
banning.
Flavor. Someone's got to re-invite you now. And it won't be me.
Wait, are you guys in a game?
No.
No.
We're,
Oh. Yeah, then
we're not even friends on Steam, Dankin.
I don't want to be your friend.
Damn.
All right.
Just
was,
kidding.
a little intense.
Yeah, true.
I wear plenty of other t-shirts that aren't white. Plenty.
Alright. Who's not ready up? Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, you experienced a hacker already? Yeah, apparently they're pretty prevalent. I haven't seen any yet, though.
Oh, this is my game.
They need an easier report system.
I got this one. I know the pathing.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yep.
I feel like you're lying to us.
Why would you need to hack in this game?
Oh well, I definitely.
It's such a
I'll
popular
grab this
game, I
one
have no
down
doubt
and
kids
back.
brag about
I'm
their
in the very
crowns at
front, baby.
school.
Wait, who's the black and pink one? Is that you, Scoots?
Me.
You change your tats, dude?
Yeah.
Dang, that's epic.
Stay fresh.
Feel that, dude.
There's plenty of people in school right now.
Oh,
Schools
Chili, you're way
aren't
up
closed. Oh yeah, this is just a free win.
This game's bugged.
Bugged. I didn't win all my games.
I'll just take a quick qualify first here, as I always do on this one.
Hold up. That's me though.
Now I always qualify first on this bad boy.
Yeah, this is your game, bud. 100%.
A big ol' number 2 for me.
A big ol' hold up. Big ol'
I'm being grabbed. Right
number
now.
15.
Number 21.
Yeah,
21.
9 plus
it
10.
is what it is, man.
Hey man, I'll just say that first.
What?
Hacking a party game is so stupid. Not when you're alone in the world and need something.
Oh, fantastic.
I
What happened?
disconnected.
Did you really?
Disconnected.
Both of you DC'd?
Look, guys, look.
You win this one for me, guys.
Alright, I'll squeak it
We're
out.
still in. Yeah, we're still in.
I believe.
How sad do you have to be to hack in this game? I mean, you'd have to be pretty miserable. But there's people out there like that, man. It's their only escape. Having those crowns is big for them. They can post screenshots. They can do so much with those crowns.
Weird.
It makes people look at them for once. And for some people, that's enough. Bunch of fucking losers.
Alright, Charlie, you ready to fuck some people up?
I'm ready.
Alright. Gotta find the people on the edges that are just standing still. And you full grab them.
Yeah, I've got
Let
one.
go.
Oh, yeah! Don't worry,
Die?
I took him down with me.
Oh my god.
Man, that grab mechanic sucks. I pushed him off and then it launched me forward a little bit. How do you push without being launched forward yourself?
You just grab and hold forward and hold the whole grab and then you're good.
That's exactly what I did, and then I get a little boost forward myself.
As soon as the grab ends, just pull back. Watch Ninja right here. Later, Ninja. Oh, just kidding. Damn, he's good.
Oh well, at least I don't have to play this stupid fucking one.
Oh, right. Stupid and dumb smells bad. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I wish I could see it.
Who's on the edge right now?
Yeah, at least that kid's night got fucked up. It was worth. I think it was good. Good play. Calculated strategy. Wow, how are so many people actively losing this one? That's
I
big.
pushed 2 people off. People are just bad at this game.
Well, thanks, Monk. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh,
These
wow,
things have got a lot
that's
going
actually-
for you, though, man.
Damn.
I hope things look up for you.
Yeah, usually like 2 people lose that.
Yeah, no, there was a lot in that one.
Okay, well, Hopefully we don't get like a game that's like time based.
My favorite Arkham game was actually Arkham Knight.
I'll play Ballsy.
Yeah, go wild.
Yeah.
I lost because I pushed the man off, not because I missed the stupid fucking
I'll
match.
be the rookie hunter, dude.
Are you just hanging in the middle?
Yeah, until the jumping platforms come by, and then I'm grabbing people.
I get you.
Yeah. To all the noobs. You know how it is. You've been there before.
You know, last time Scoose and I played this specific game, he was jumped over the wall, like you know the side walls.
Let's not talk about that.
Is it like a glitch? You cheating? You hacking?
You can get on top of it by like jumping on someone's head.
You overshot it.
I dove over it because
No,
I got worried that I
no,
wasn't gonna get on.
no, you're on it. Then you just decided to.
I wasn't on it, okay? I was jumping towards and I thought I wasn't gonna make it, so I...
Ooh, you almost had that guy.
Damn it. I gotta get people in the back.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Pigeon? Later, dude. Oh, shit. I still got him. No, I didn't. It'll go rapid fire in a second, though.
When Pineapple fell, I don't remember if you were...
What up, Ninja?
Oh, this guy's fucked. Oh,
No,
you really
the
blew
fry
it.
dude. You know, the fry guy bumped into me.
You blew it.
I got him.
Oh, almost.
I can fuck people up in the back. That's the thing. It's gonna...
Appreciate it, Pesketh.
Yeah, no, that's it. Unfortunate. Oh my god, I almost ran off the edge right there. That was so scary.
I can't believe that shit.
Oh my god!
How did you almost fucking lose there?
Well, I got grabbed a lot, but...
Wow, I've never seen that many people lose on that.
19 people.
What the fuck happened?
Happened.
Big moves, man. Big moves.
I'm pretty sure me grabbing people, because like even if the person I grab doesn't fall, he's gonna knock people up in the back and they're gonna fall. So
Yeah. How is it fall ball with 4 on
what
4?
the hell? 8? This will be 4 people. It'll be a tail game or a jump one. It'll
Ugh.
probably be a jump one.
That sucks.
5 games. If only there was text chat so I could tell people to sit the fuck back.
They probably made it harder? I don't think so.
Okay,
That looked
just-
exactly the same.
Have you guys encountered any hackers at all? Because I haven't seen a single one.
I have.
I haven't.
I have.
It was funny because it was during the fall ball, the soccer game.
Oh, and they hit it at like light speed.
Well, he would overshoot it, he'd hit it, and then it like rocket upwards. So
Bro, did you? My goalie. What is he? All right, dude.
So what I opted to do instead for the cheaters, I started scoring on myself so that he couldn't win.
Sick.
How does that stop him from winning?
Oh, he was on my team.
Oh.
So I sacrificed my chance for the heartbreaking defeat at
The-
his
the Vic-
hands.
You didn't get the Vic Roy?
I couldn't have. He was cheating.
You must be bad.
Yeah.
What do you mean gaming burnout? Just play different games.
Center.
Thanks to Tier 1 Detox. Or maybe play a game like RuneScape where there's just infinite things you can do and train. Like mindlessly.
I never know what to
Wow.
do with football, man. Football's a weird man.
So, Charlie, on your today's Fall Guy video, I saw a comment that brought a smile to my face.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
The comment said, "Is Edgar one of the guys who wrote the official podcast fanfic back when they used to do Patreon shoutouts?"
Holy shit, someone remembered that?
Yeah, then it said, "I think his handle was Anime Trash too. Crazy, he's playing games with Charlie now."
Oh.
Dude, we're throwing. Big time.
Yeah, your team's trash right now, Dankin.
Unfortunate, man.
Yeah, you suck. I was so surprised someone remembered the
Thanks to
fanfic.
Tier 1
That's
Tex-Mex.
like way like 2 years ago, 3 years ago at this point.
Yeah, it was like literally 3 years ago. That's crazy.
Damn.
You must have made an impact on them with that.
Dude, this fry guy
know.
is trash. He's gotta go.
They need voice chat. Just so
They
you can-
really do, so I can just yell at these
Yeah.
dumbasses. Holy
Oh, there's a chance, Dankin. There's a
Oh.
chance.
Come back, baby.
No, Dankin. The other ball. Yeah.
What the fuck, man? I'm so weak. Big hit.
Oh, we need power. We need power, Dankin.
Come
Oh.
on, fries.
Thanks for the gift sub.
Trash
Tux.
team, honestly. The fry guy was literally in goalie the entire game and
Sleep well, Donut.
didn't defend once.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
Yeah. Wasn't me. I scored 3 goals. And I love how I can't leave until the game starts. Nice.
Hey, I didn't lose to yellow. Blame him. Wasn't me, baby. That's true, Aaron. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Am I participating in the slapping championship? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Thanks for the prime, Hippity.
Fuck. Okay, there we go.
That shit's so fucking dangerous.
Who's the unicorn? Oh, it's Scoots.
Thanks for the prime polars,
Throwing like you.
Z-Hindax, and the
Yeah, that fan
resub insert name.
brought Aaron and I very close together as like a friendship.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's cute.
Thanks for the tier 1 bitch ass
I
senpai.
met Aaron from stream chat basically, back in the YouTube days of streaming, and it's been a lovely friendship ever since.
I don't know why they didn't put me in Pog Champs too. Ask them.
Did Scoots die?
I think so.
I will be doing more
Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
absolutely.
Unboxing. Thanks to Prime Mervin. Where do we get that t-shirt? It's Teespring.
Unfortunate.
There's a link on the Instagram. Thanks to Prime Captain Blaze It.
So Charlie, you're just gonna be naked in this game forever?
Yep.
Is that your skin?
Yep. Thanks to the Prime Rookie.
I like it.
Thanks to the resub Pudgy Poo. Have I been in a mosh pit? Nope. I don't go to concerts. Never really did. Did I see Pewds and Doc streaming? I did not. Parkway Drive's alright. Favorite game of all time is City of Heroes. Would I go to a slap contest if I could as a spectator? I'd love to, but yeah, I'd never participate. I'd hate that. Thanks, Johnny boy. Is Scoot's just not here?
I don't think so. He muted himself on Discord too.
Have I ever used plastic crack? Nope. Thanks, Rams. Hope you're having fun. Ugh. Depends on when they get here, Monk. Hopefully it'll all be here by Tuesday, though. That's a lot, Red. Don't worry about it. I probably won't win any games tonight. I'm a little rusty.
You know what my favorite arc in your hair was, Charlie? I love the Bruce Lee cut you had for that short time.
Yeah, that shit was cool, huh?
I liked it when someone compared it to a Lego hair.
Yeah, that was scarily accurate. See, a lesser man would have folded and cut his hair, but I pushed through.
No, yeah, you pushed right through that. And look at it now, so good and
When
long.
you're growing out your hair,
Yeah,
yeah, that shit looks rough.
it was terrible. It was fucking awful.
Wasn't that during Apex?
Yeah, it was during
Yeah,
Apex.
'Cause I remember the tournament. It was like it looked rough at times.
Well, that's why. I mean, the hat made it better
Yeah,
though.
yeah. You can't let everyone seeing you with that hair
Yeah.
when you were on the jumbotron.
I liked it. Remember the moment, like when you went to advertise your Twitch Prime, and like they immediately
great.
shut you off.
Those cowards.
I know. When
I don't think so,
Stockton
Zealous.
coming back?
I feel like Twitch Rivals like died.
Yeah, it really has, huh?
That shit like was super hype, and then they just like
Thanks to Resub Rage.
I don't know, like you would think like for Warzone they would do like a fuck ton of them.
No, probably just
Like
YouTube
Apex, they
videos
had,
for
like,
those.
what, 2 within like 2 weeks.
We'll see though. Yeah, Apex had a
Right?
Twitch Rivals at least once every couple weeks.
Yeah, like Warzone they've only had 2. That shit's been like the biggest game on Twitch for a long time.
Thanks to the Resub
I don't even
Swarm.
think they did one for Valorant.
Can't click links, Jack.
I mean, no one cares for Valorant.
Thanks, man.
so-
Well,
Yeah,
now that Shroud's
Valorant's
playing it,
garbage.
It's a little different, but
Okay, let's just kick Scoots and then Rumble.
I was going to say, well, I can't really kick them, but I'll start a new game.
Okay.
I think I need it. Let me add you on Twitch real
That's
Twitch
sweet. Thanks,
Steam
Carl.
real fast.
Yeah, add me on
Okay.
Twitch, dude, so you can see who
All
I'm
right.
watching.
Okay.
You can see who I'm simping for, dude.
Me?
Yep. I watch your stream all the time.
Thank you.
Do you stream often, Edgar? Thanks to
Oh,
Resub
no, I
Tidleon.
stream like once every 2 or like 4 to 6 months.
I can't do that either,
Apparently,
Jack, but that's
Dakin,
sweet,
You
man.
sent me a friend request a few months ago and I never accepted it.
I didn't send. I sent you a friend request like a minute ago
How'd you find me?
through Scoots' profile.
Cool. No, but no,
Yeah.
I don't
Cool.
stream that often. But when I do,
Yeah, there's Pawn Champs 2 coming up, I'm just not in it.
Doing origami.
Are you an origami enthusiast?
What?
I mean, for a while I was.
Huh.
My last stream was like a 7-hour origami stream.
Holy fuck.
Wait, like actually?
Yeah, that was like one of my last streams.
Wait, so like what's like the coolest thing you can make?
A dog. 7 hours, but all I can make is like snowballs.
No, pretty much.
Making one crane. It took
I
7 hours.
spent like 2 hours trying to make a fox.
Thanks to the Prime, Thomas.
And after I did it, I called my sister and told her I made a fox.
Aww.
Cool.
When's the next stream? I don't know. I'll
It's
stream-
illegal,
You
Jack.
become
Can't
an
do that.
Origami main.
I'll stream on my birthday.
No.
That's
Maybe I'll stream
big.
origami with you.
All right.
Then we can get drunk.
Sure, man. Sounds like a plan.
Check the speed strats for this, boys. I'm gonna finish first by a goddamn mile.
I'm watching.
I mean, Charlie, you're gonna have to watch me.
yeah, you're gonna have to watch
Yeah.
me because I'll be in first.
I don't think so, boys.
You look
Check
hungry.
this out.
Don't worry, you're about to eat my dust. Oh, damn it! I'm in the back.
I am also in the back.
I'm kind of in the middle.
My strat
And
will
I'm
still
on the
be
left
fine.
side, so
I'll
I'm
be
good. I'm
fine.
good. I'm good. You're gonna miss the first spinaroo though.
Nope.
Fuck.
I got it.
What?
Wow,
Oh,
that doesn't
come
make
on.
sense. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I'm looking good.
You got
I'm
lucky.
fucking-
You got real
I'm-
lucky.
Nope, I'm getting Bukaki gangbanged by this spinny thing. I'm
Fuck.
at the spawn. I'm back at the spawn, boys.
Really?
On me. Yep, I got hit 16
Whoa!
times.
Whoa, I'm stuck in the windmill thing. No.
My
Wow.
speedrun strat did not work.
That's why you gotta stick with the meta strats.
I hate this game.
Oh, god damn it, I still fucked up.
I'll come back though, because everyone
Oh!
sucks at the end of this shit.
Big strat!
What'd you do?
You don't want to know. It'll make you sad.
I bet. Everything makes me sad.
You're so far ahead. I saw you move it, fall off thinking. What a stinky lose! I fell off.
Little bitch.
I almost pulled off every strategy.
Okay, I'm playing this shit normal. Fuck this. Are you done?
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah.
Oh, I'm not done.
Damn, this guy's insane.
They can smell as bad and he's bad at this game.
Please stop, dude.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bully you. I won.
What? Invisible walls, man.
Did you make it?
He didn't make it.
Neither did I, because I got
flung around for literally 30 seconds in the spinny things and I couldn't get up.
That's tough, man. You gotta use the strategies properly.
I did use a strategy, but I got hit by another person using the strategy, and he flung me off course, and I lost.
Thanks for the tier 1 board clay. Haven't had slime climb tonight.
If you get slime climb, I'm actually gonna get depressed.
Not to toot my own horn, but I've been
Read
getting
what,
better
Jack?
at slime climb. I've qualified for it twice already.
That's pretty good.
So
That
far.
word, chat,
Oh, nice, you didn't get
12,
slime.
76,
I
54.
usually just get eliminated.
Is that like a code for something?
I knock out like half the squad in slime climb now.
We've had a team game in every single one of our lobbies so far, and I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
You're always gonna get a team game.
No, you don't always get a team game. We've had plenty of games where you don't get a team game.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we at least get one team game, like fall ball.
No, we've had plenty where we don't. Oh, we're yellow team. Shit.
Ew, you automatically lost already.
I think we're
I'll
fucked.
catch you in the next lobby, boys.
Well, we do have a hot dog on our team. Oops. Oh man! Everybody went for that one golden egg. It's still in the middle.
It's a fight for it, dude.
I want it. I'll win.
It's a battle of attrition right now, and blue is losing.
It's mine! Yes! No! Wait,
In the
what?
middle.
How did it? He just slapped it out of my hand.
Nice.
Oh,
All I care about it. Well, I'll take
it's
this egg.
back. It's back to yellow. Back to yellow. You guys got it. You guys got it.
Oh, huge! Well, we have nobody on
Wait.
defense.
Yeah, you guys are yellow, right?
Yeah, we have actually
Oh,
nobody
yeah, you
here.
guys are fucked.
No, but you got a golden egg though.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We literally have nothing. Everybody
You guys
just
got
bullies
that and
yellow.
Lost it in 1 second. Yeah, because it's a meme.
It sucks. Fuck, yellow's worthless. These team games are always going to be garbage, man, because
Yeah,
you can
first
just
it was,
team up on one team.
Yeah.
Threw it the wrong way.
First, let me
Like
own
yellow
the
team's
pigeons.
the bad team, and what's I think like the new meme is Tim the Tap Man's like the worst Fall Guys player.
Right. Well, this is already over. I might as well just stop playing. It's
So maybe we
genuinely
have
fucked.
Tim the Tap Man on our team right now. Whoa, are you giving up right now, dude?
It's complete. I mean, there's nothing you can do. And yet somehow still, yellow team is totally fucking trash, and they're not playing defense, and not a single one of them has gotten an egg.
You
Thanks
guys
to
got
resub Arctic.
You guys got this. Oh,
If only I was on your team, it would have been a little different.
Like when the game has 3 teams, it is always going to be a one-sided slaughter on one team, typically a yellow.
Yeah. Because Fall Guys players are racist.
They have to get rid of 3 teams. They
Let's
have
get rid of
to.
yellow team. Just change yellow team's color. And
No, it's just having 3. It could be any team. Can you guys invite Aaron?
Aaron? Yeah, I can invite Aaron.
yeah. Well, actually,
My-
I don't have him added, so
My
you'll have to add him.
my darling Aaron.
Your boyfriend?
Pretty much.
That's cute.
What do I think of Takis? I don't think I've ever had Takis. I might have, but I don't really remember it very well, so I must not have liked them very much.
I think I gotta change my outfit, dude. That must be why I'm losing.
Takis is a, it's like a chip, right? Like a little, potato chip?
What's up, babe?
What's up, babe? Can you get a second invite?
Did you not accept it?
It just didn't work.
Okay.
I had that same problem, man.
Let me in there.
A rolled corn chip.
Did you
Okay.
get it?
Thanks, Laggy.
Not to be so aggressive.
It didn't work again, Edgar.
I'll invite you again. How now?
Are you
Let's see.
hitting play game?
I am hitting play game.
I'm out of ideas.
Are you? Wait. Are you? Do you have a controller? Wait.
Yeah.
Is it just not like accepting the invite or what?
No, I'm just not getting put in y'all's game.
Did you put it in race?
Yeah, I did. I'll go do that right now.
Uh,
Let me try restarting. it
Edgar
real
does
quick.
have a Twitch, yeah.
How about you invite Aaron?
yeah, I was gonna say I'll try to find him in your friends list. And... There we go. All right, I added you. I will. Let's see if this shit works.
What do I think of
Okay.
John Wick? I love
Your
the
profile
John,
picture
the
is
John
cool,
Wick
by the way.
franchise.
I genuinely don't remember
Is
what
that
it is.
a self-portrait?
It's the guy with the big nipples.
It is the dude with some pepperonis. Some pepperoni nipples. Yeah, that one is
Thanks to
it's not a
Reset Balls.
self-portrait, but it is a original Aaron Chambers.
Beautiful.
You drew it?
Thank you. I did draw that one. I think that was an MS Paint one, if I remember correct.
That's huge.
You know what I thought was adorable, guys? No, thank you.
Me?
No, but yes, but Aaron's barber made Aaron a custom mask.
He did. It's a
Wow.
very beautiful mask. It's so sweet of him.
That's
It's genuinely one of the sweetest things.
What? Well, like, what does it look like?
shit.
It's got like the,
It's fucking terrible. He hates it.
but the thought really counts.
Got holes
It's
in
made
it
from
and shit.
a dirty sock.
Yeah.
You almost in?
Aaron, are you in there?
Yeah, I mean, I accepted Denkin's request.
Did you? I do not see you.
It says accept request, and I'm really accepting request here.
Why don't I change my
You
skin?
gotta hit
Man.
the accept button to like accept that thing, because I do not see you in my friends list right now.
Mmm.
Oh, actually, I have a couple.
I see Anime Trash. I see Monster. I see Twitch.com/aka Scoots $sign.
Did you
But he's
accept
sleeping
Dankin's
right
friend request?
You're
Yeah, give
wrong,
me a
but
sec.
okay. About what? What did I even say? That was an opinion.
So is Dankin your legal name?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question.
No, it's just Duncan.
Okay,
Really?
now I accepted it.
Is it Duncan?
Yeah, like Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't
dude.
think I even said anything that was an
Oh, so that's
opinion
like
or
a
a statement or
rabbit's name.
anything.
Oh, there we go.
A rabbit's name?
Yeah, I name a pet rabbit Duncan.
You had one, or you?
I
would
haven't
name
seen
one
the
that?
kissing
Would
booth.
name one.
It's apparently
Oh, okay,
terrible
okay.
though. Tiana watched both of them and liked them, but it's allegedly actual trash. Totino's Party Pizza is fucking great, man. I fucking know.
So Edgar, what's your real name?
My real name?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to say it in front of
Yeah, you don't want to dox yourself. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wait, what do you? Is that like a joke or something? Your real name's not Edgar?
Oh, it is.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You should
couldn't
have kept
tell.
it going.
I thought maybe that was like your middle name or something, and I've been lied to this whole time.
No.
Appreciate it, Assassin.
Oh, I just cracked the fuck out of my back. I'm ready to win this shit.
I mean,
I think I fucked my back up.
when there's like new people at work, I tell them my name's like Julio or Octavio usually.
Nice.
How long does that go for?
And then, until I forget what name I told them I said I was.
God damn it, it's all on the right side. Well, that's the end of this one.
Do you ever like do something really masculine to like intimidate people when they come in, like new people? Do you ever just like burn yourself on the stove a little bit and go, "Ooh, I didn't even feel that."
Yeah.
What a cool strategy. Hit yourself in the face with a spatula.
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking
Yeah,
clairvoyant.
hit yourself in the face with a frying pan so that it like leaves a imprint of your face.
Alright.
Well, this is an absolute fucking disaster of a round for
Yeah, I
me.
was in first, and then I got really fucked.
Like in the frying pan, like have my
Oh.
face.
Yeah, an imprint, like a goofy imprint on your face.
Did you make it?
I made it. I was the last one.
No.
Thanks for
Where
the
do I
tier 1
work? I work at a
Chernobyl.
restaurant.
And
I'm not
no,
gonna say which
unfortunately
one.
not
Yeah,
Aiden.
My,
Disagree,
apologies
baptized.
for the sudden absence, boys, but seems as though I'm gonna play, so I'm just gonna go stream by myself. Bye bye.
No, I literally said until you get back, so you're good. After this one, you can hop back in.
Oh, okay.
Will you stay here though, Aaron?
It depends. I'm a busy man.
Mmm.
I got a lot going on right now.
What's up for Aaron Chambers next? What is he
Just-
feeling?
Talking to the
There's a lot
ladies.
of really hot babes on, like,
Yeah, I feel
constantly
Oh.
blowing up my phone.
I feel that.
There's a lot of trouble there.
Babes on Woman Street.
Yeah. And I'm getting a lot of cool. I'm getting a lot of cool, like secret agent missions. You know.
Oh, right. The CIA's got you working again.
Yeah, they brought me back into the swing of things.
It's a shame, man.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Master of seduction, they call me.
Damn it.
Don't you have like a sex appointment like in a few minutes?
Yeah, I do have a dick delivery in here in a couple minutes.
Oh, I'm having a real fucking hard time here. I'm getting a dick delivery in this round.
Same here. You know, I was nominated for a Martin Award in the seduction category.
The fuck
Oh,
is
what?
what is a Martin Award?
It's just like a really illustrious, like an old man named Martin. He had an award ceremony. It's more like a European thing apparently, but
Uh-huh.
they nominated me in seduction.
That's huge.
They like my voice cracks right there.
That's
They're
big.
really-
Congratulations, man.
Finally hitting puberty.
Congrats, dude.
Oh Jesus, I made a mistake.
Yeah, this looks bad right here. Who's in the ninja outfit
I'm popping off.
with the burger
Me.
bottoms?
Burger bot. It's like Lizzie, dude.
It's true.
How did I just slip and fall right at the end here?
Like Glizzy Gladiator.
Did you not make it?
No, I made it.
Oh, okay.
So we're all in right now, right?
Yeah, we're all
We
in here.
finished all the Arkham games, Kermit. I streamed them all.
Edgar, I thought it was really sweet,
them
the
all.
dude who actually remembered our fan fiction from years ago.
I know, right?
I was such a young boy back then.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2017.
Yeah, 3 years ago. The makeout scene was pretty uncomfortable to write, though.
Yeah! Hoops a daisy, baby.
My favorite game, dude.
I liked Ghost of Tsushima a lot, man. I made a
I was
moist meter
watching
on it.
Andrew play this earlier, and he said this is one of his favorite games, and I was about to unsub.
Really?
Really close to unsubbing, yeah.
Holy fuck, I can't imagine how.
I don't mind
Yeah.
it.
That's what I was saying. Like, I
I
was
love
shocked.
this game.
I don't like really any of the team ones though, just because
No,
you can get fucked so
Except for
bad.
Fall Ball. Fall Ball is
Fall Ball's
incredible.
I have never won a single fall ball, I don't think.
Well, wait till I'm on your team. Then
Hopefully.
we'll win every game.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, I don't think I like this game anymore.
Why not, babe?
I haven't gotten a single one yet, and it makes me feel bad about myself. Fuck.
Okay, dude.
Oh, I hate this fucking game mode. This
I
one
can
is
tell.
such trash.
I'm just gonna spin on this thing and hope to God there's
Okay, okay.
Fuck.
Aaron, how much girls you kissed today?
Too
I
many to
think
count, I bet.
Yeah, somewhere in the ballpark of 70 if I, just had to guess.
My man.
How many of them had tongue in there, too? All of them?
That's like, I can't make the timetable if I do tongue on like too many of them, so 2 or
Okay.
3.
How much of them didn't have tongues?
Shockingly like large amount. That's like the next big thing. You know how piercings are big for a while?
Cut off
Yeah,
the
just-
tongue?
Now, no,
Unfortunately
yeah, like
not,
that's the big
Senpai.
body
It's gonna be
mod thing
different
now.
for
is just getting
everyone.
rid of the tongues.
I'd say just keep yourself
She went
distracted,
away,
find
I
some,
Yeah, people used to like,
maybe like some
they like
nostalgic
in
shit
the
would be
90s they
good.
had the split like snake
Oh my
tongues.
God.
Now they're just getting rid of them.
Get him out of here.
no need for that anymore.
How's global garbage treating you?
Globaldumpster.com.
What's global dumpster?
I don't remember. It was probably like a week ago now, but I don't remember why. But I just thought that was a really good like. Oh, I was on Hover like looking for a domain name, I can't remember what it was, and then in the recommended was just
What is Clover?
globaldumpster.com. And I was like, I gotta pick that bad boy up.
How much did that
Yeah,
cost? Probably like $50,000, which is like nothing
No,
for
like
you.
13.
Oh.
I was like really shocked. Globaldumpster profile was like 500 though, and I was like,
Profile.
I was like, I'll pass on that one.
Wait, is
Did we
Clover
make
like
it?
a domain buying?
Yeah, it's just like no, it's just like a website you can buy domains on.
So what have you
What
put
was
on
up?
Global Dumpster?
I haven't. It's not like hosted yet, so it's just like whenever you go to it, they're just like, it says something like it's being worked on. We'll be back.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna just start putting up like, yeah, any T-shirt designs, maybe make my own Teespring on there, you know.
The Global Dumpster brand.
Oh, I have a logo for it. It's a beauty.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I made it out of like
domain
clip art.
site that just had like like all the commercials were just like hot babes and
GoDaddy.
Yeah.
GoDaddy.
You could do the same, but for like really repulsive, greasy dudes for Global Dumpster.
When I was younger, I thought GoDaddy was something much more different than
I
it
thought it was
actually
a
was.
porn site.
Yeah, everyone did.
Because I just remember there's a commercial with like this fat like ginger dude making out with this hot babe. And I was
Oh,
like, damn.
I remember that.
That was their like most tame
That
one.
was a super-
They used to have
Yeah.
really cool ones,
Yeah,
like in
yeah,
court,
but I-
tits pop out.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's the one that just like that's a commercial that just.
That one was during the Super Bowl, I think. So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
I think
yeah.
everyone remembers that one.
Well, all the GoDaddy ones with tits and everything were during Super Bowls. That was their
True.
shtick.
That was
But
yeah,
I
that's
think
where they got
I
it.
think the one with like the fat guy was like their biggest.
I think no, that one because all the other ones, people were like, okay, this is just like hot babes trying to sell a site. That one, people were like, I'm repulsed. This is
Yeah.
disgusting.
Should have been me.
Should have been me, yeah. Jealousy is what it was.
Yep.
Maybe for Global Dumpster, instead of that, I'll just have like scantily clad Michael Cera everywhere.
I killed myself. Oh my god, what a
Oh,
save.
I almost killed you.
Oh, beautiful. I got stuck on the back, like the hashed line on the back for a while one time, and I was like, damn, I'm a fucking master. Made it back.
Bro, what is this one? I've never seen this.
I couldn't decide what to go for there. That was
Who's
close.
trying to grab me?
If anyone
What do you
has
think?
any good ideas for some Global Dumpster merch, just, whisper me on Twitch real quick. If you have any big grand ideas.
No, you fucking asshole tanking.
That was a really weird idea, Edgar. I saw you dive backwards.
I tried to dodge the grabs.
Oh, no fucking way!
Charlie, I'm so sorry. It wasn't my
Wait,
fault. It was
that
not my
Edgar
fault.
too?
You got hit by. How do you even get hit by that? You fucking asshole!
Let's go! Is it just me and Denkin now? Damn.
I can't even.
It was my fault, bitch.
I can't even believe what just happened there.
Dude, the absolute dumpster on Denkin's
The
character.
global dumpster.
Yeah, that is a global dumpster. That's America's dumpster.
Man.
That wasn't a choke. The man got hit by the thing and launched into me when I jumped. I couldn't. There was literally nothing I could do. Except not be
Oh, I'm
behind
in the
him.
back, I'm done.
Thanks to the
I
reset
think it's
barracks.
back too.
The only one I've won is Hexagon, and that was pure luck. I'm so trash at Hexagon.
I mean, Hexagon's 100% skill.
Yeah,
It is,
hexagon
but I'm
skill,
bad at
baby.
it.
This game is 100% luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spawning in front
Actually.
is game.
You just let this ball hit the thing, you get smacked in the ass by it. Just kidding, it didn't actually hit it. Okay, nice. I am in the clear.
Thanks for 2 gift subs, Code Red.
What?
Oh, I'm actually looking pretty nasty right now.
Yeah, I'm watching, Aaron. I see you.
I'm looking good.
You got like your SpongeBob Karate uniform on. Oh!
K-Rod.
Oh, Aaron!
No! Oh my god!
Anyone's game.
Wait,
It's
wait,
anyone's game.
It's Aaron.
Wait, Aaron, please.
Please, God. Aaron, I need it.
Oh,
Who got
It's
it?
anyone's
Me or
game.
Jenkins?
Who is it? Who is it? It's me. It's me. It's me. Yes!
Uh,
Look at how dumpy, baby.
Oh, it doesn't
Damn.
matter. It was one of us in here at least.
Gross.
I got the timing wrong. As soon as I got up there, it went back up.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the last time we played.
Is that Folly in 1976? Is that the year you were born or something? Oldie?
Yeah, I'm
For
a-
real.
I'm a MILF.
Dilf, yeah, for real.
Dang, I love fiction.
I think coming in with a strong second place showing, that's not bad.
no, that was good.
Honestly, well,
Yeah.
yeah, you should take that.
Yeah, I think that's a solid, percentage to rock at right now, boys.
Man, you want to stay in? I gotta go do something real fast.
I guess, yeah.
Alright, get Scooch in here real fast.
I actually might just call it a night, boys. It's already 1 a.m. Been going for a
Oh
little while.
shit. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Okie dokie then.
I mean, you guys
You
can
boys.
still play. You don't have to like call off the night.
Yeah, no, I'm still going.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you boys later.
Have a good one, man.
Jeez.
You have a good one. Right, I gotta go do some.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. To everyone who donated, big thank you. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot to me, so thank you for subbing. I appreciate the generosity, and I hope you all have a great night. Thanks again, everyone, and take it easy. See ya.